Welcome. Shh, everything's fine. To Dice and Fire presents Titan's Edge. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Pretty good, yes.
I'm alive, unlike some people. Cough, cough, Milo.
What?
True.
Oh,
It's true.
yeah, no. I am doing yet to be determined.
Nice.
I sleep, so I'm fine.
I also sleep.
Yeah. If anyone missed last week's episode, this is one of those situations where it's kind of spoilery if you care about the story. But yeah, things happened. Things are gonna keep happening, and that's how the story goes. See that some people in chat are pretty excited for whatever's about to happen. On top of that, guess what, guys? We got some fan art made last week.
I just was looking at it, and there was some pretty good stuff.
Yep. We got some of this interrogated man right here, giving him nothing. Good old Shy Doc. Also on the screen now. Just got Milo living his Mary Poppins life.
Oh, yes, that was
Mary
such an
Poppins,
amazing picture. I loved it.
I love the ropes dangling down and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
Just adds that character. Right before he... actually... Ooh, I don't know if this is a very canonical picture. I think you only put up the floating disc after you burned the ropes down.
Yeah, it's slightly incorrect. Well, to be fair, the ropes were burning while I was floating down.
True. So, they should be on fire. Otherwise, it would have been good fan art. And, of course, the real one right here. The animation of a falling enemy.
Iconic.
Oh, God.
Very good.
Safe to say, because of this fan art, Anemone, you have GM inspiration for this episode if you choose to use it. Apparently, I'm a sucker for animations.
Apparently.
Alright, so I want an entire 5-minute animation about everything that's about to happen to my character so I get GM inspiration for my next character.
I guess
Does the inspiration have to be used this episode, or can I save it?
You can save it, but you never know if you're going to get more by next episode as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's worth using. I'm going to try to give it out enough that it's like not just something you hide in your character sheet for 12 episodes and forget about.
All right.
'Cause I've definitely done that in the past before. Anyway, anyone have anything else to talk about before we get started?
I want to talk about how this campaign is goated with the sauce, and we all need a hashtag goated with the sauce in the chat in order to hype us all up for Milo's death.
I don't know if we do.
I think we do actually.
It just doesn't sound entirely necessary.
But there's somebody who wants to offer promotion. Oh no. Never mind. Annihilated. You know what? That chatter was not goated with the sauce. Thank you, Potent Glue, for being a good example of being not goated with the sauce.
That's all we needed to learn.
That's snipe.
But anyway, I suppose we're gonna have to hear what happened last episode. Does anyone want to volunteer to give a previously on? Does anyone else want to volunteer to give a previously on?
I'm really good at giving the previously on.
So we're gonna steal the idea from our Monster Hunter campaign, and everyone roll me a d20.
Oh, yes.
Lowest roll.
I don't like this.
No.
I've done this in a few other things, and I've never rolled lower than a 20. Let's go. Time for a 1.
Last episode of Monster Hunter, I baited myself into rolling a 1. It was great. Okay.
Alright, well...
So we have a 12, a 10, an 18, and a 14. What?
Where does Mousy land?
Just one more.
What am I doing?
Roll me a
Rolling
d20.
a d20.
/ roll.
Oh, I also need to
Otherwise,
do it
Michael
as...
has to sum up.
Nope.
No, well, indeed. It seems that Mousy's rolled a 4. So,
Yes.
what happened last episode?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was lowest number? Damn.
Yep.
Oh god. I have
Previously
I
on
have,
Titan's Edge.
I have the memory of a goldfish. So last time we were in the cave and we were looking for the area, but then we did like a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh vignette, and then we went over to Shydock, who was being interrogated, and then later met up with us as we were like dying in the tunnel by these like creatures that were on the side of this like really, really deep tunnel. And Anemone almost died because she kept having to use her wild shapes. Rex almost died because he was taking the brunt of the hits. And then we finally made it down after Milo Mary Poppins us on his floating disc. We found a dead body that might be the person that we were looking for, but we decided to go deeper into the cave after a short rest. And when we finally put like a couple rods everywhere and decided to hunker down for the evening, this like tiefling person that had been following us like mind controlled Milo and was like, "Come here, give me all your food. We need to make a sacrifice to the Titan." And then in attempts for him to like get out of the compulsion, he died. He committed. He shot himself in the foot. Yeah, and everyone else is asleep and we don't know what to do.
Indeed. Milo, led away from camp by this mysterious figure, took down one of the rods that they were placing up, handed over some food, and before he had the chance to create further detriments to the rest of his party, decided to take it upon himself to break whatever was affecting his mind by attacking himself. Now, some wizards can't always control the full extent of their power, and Milo managed to critically hit himself in the foot, bringing him down to 0 hit points. The rest of the party lies asleep, not knowing what changed. Just resting peacefully, as Milo is totally keeping watch from quite a distance away. But yeah, we see the rest of the party just resting peacefully in the dark. No one keeping watch. No one there. And Milo, alone on the ground with a smoldering foot. But instead of opening on such a dark note, we actually see something a little different. We managed to see this beautiful spring-like meadow. A rabbit goes jumping across it. Not a rabbit, but a unicorn. No, a rabbit with a unicorn's horn on its head, known as an almirage, playfully jumps across the grass, piece to piece. You can see in the distance snowy mountains. In fact, a lot of the distant terrain seems to be covered in snow and ice. As you briefly see a geyser shoot up, a gout of warm air, thawing much of the ice around it. A gentle sun. Now it shows us a village, which seems to be full of happy elves. Some managing to, try out their new forms of magic. Others, just cooking up a meal for the rest of the day. You see this one elven woman seems to be using magic to light a fire with her very hands to cook a pot of some sort of food. It smells delicious, whatever it is. We now see a young Eladrin boy running across this meadow. Seems a little clumsy, stumbles for a few moments, but we can see him chasing this almirage. As this almirage jumps, these sparkles of magic fly off of it. You can see this boy reaching out a jar to catch them, and with every additional magical wisp, he closes the jar again, shakes it up, and continues the chase. He continues running, and you can see a smile on his face. A little sack on him with a bunch of books by his side, some more jars of other things he's been collecting. And eventually he chases this Almirage through the village, through the town. A couple of the townsfolk nod at him as he goes by. A few laugh as this child can't possibly catch such a fast creature. Until, without warning, he crashes into the pot that was cooking earlier. And we see this red-haired elven woman start screaming at him, furious. Before the young elf can say anything, we see another one step between him and the older woman. This one seems to be almost an exact look-alike of the young white-haired elf that we see. But we can't hear what he's saying. He's talking to this woman. And eventually, she nods. He helps her relight the fire, casts what could only be prestidigitation to clean up the mess, fix what was there. He walks back over to a young Milo on the ground and extends his hand. Do you reach for it, Milo?
Yeah, no, I do.
Yeah, he grabs your hand, pulls you up, and you can see the two smile for a second. As, everything around them just seems to be, completely as it should be. But it's not. Milo, could you roll me a death save?
Yeah, I can do that.
7, he rolls. That is a fail. We can see Milo still on the ground. The tiefling figure looking down at him with a confused look. Whatever's happened to him, the figure can't quite place why it is happening. But before we can figure that out, we move to another scene. We see a dark room. It seems to be abandoned, unused, dust collecting across the floor. Some slight glimmers of vibrant sunlight stream through the windows, but not quite enough to illuminate the whole room. And we see, once again, these two familiar elves that helped each other before. As the one walks forward to you, Milo. This is excellent. We are going to revolutionize the magic as we know it.
Yes. I mean, if this works, it is going to be the biggest breakthrough. Maybe, maybe the elders, they will finally be proud of what
They
I'm
will.
doing. They will finally...
They will. I know they do not always
Yes.
believe in you.
Yes, I don't want to ruin the reputation that mother and father have given us.
Of course. I do. I do believe.
Okay. Well then.
And you can see he pulls down his sleeve and there is a bloody carving on his wrist. I suppose you must do the same.
Yes. And I'll pull down some of my and just sort of replicate the exact same carving on my wrist.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the runic symbol for fire.
You see these two begin to draw magical circles all over the room. Candles are lit in one corner, incense in another, as they have different aspects of magical ingredients. Milo opens up a jar with familiar wisps of magic in it. And you can see as The other elf casts a spell over himself. A faint shimmer glimmers across him. I am ready.
Well then, you seen no reason? I think everything is in place as it should be. I mean, this is your element, so I think that it is best. Yes. Well, if you're ready, then I will begin the process.
He extends his hand, reaching out to you.
Okay. And I will do the same. Grab his like arm,
Mhm.
or like the
As you clasp
two
arms,
comrades do. Yeah.
feeling the runic carvings press against your hands. You blink for a moment, and the room around you is suddenly freezing cold. But not with ice. No, fire erupts in the room around you. You see as not only the runes of which you just carved, but on this elven figure, many other runes begin to bleed. Wounds reopen as the blood drips to the ground. Fires ignite where it splashes. The whole room begins to fill with smoke. Smoke that forces the air out of your lungs. You grow dizzy as you look at this figure, and he begins crying. Blackened tears come streaming from his eyes, and everything feels uncomfortable. Before you can reach out to help him, your entire vision goes white with light. Milo, make me a second death save.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Did anyone of us hear him hit the ground?
absolutely not. He's hundreds of feet away.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
was like
didn't know
100
how-
feet in the opposite direction.
I was gonna say I didn't know how far you'd walked from camp, so I didn't know if you like fell outside of it. And it was just like a dun.
Milo has rolled a 4, a second
Yo.
failure. We now see a small boat sailing across the water.
Oh my god.
A crowd of people are gathered by the shore. Some with somber smiles on their face, others openly crying. The boat sails further and further into the distance. Milo, you find yourself back in that room again, and gathering your ingredients to make another magical spell. But at this point, you don't see the one you previously saw, the one you remember to be in that room. You see one of your party members. You see at first, you see Wick standing there, bloody runes on her arms. You see Anemone, and you see Shydok sitting there waiting for the next step of this magic. What do you do?
I don't. I'm frozen. I try to rub the runes out as much as I can.
Come on, Milo. You gotta
Ruin
show us
it.
the next step. It's gonna revolutionize our fighting styles.
You know, I cannot. I say I cannot do this. Like, not again. No. I cannot do this. Sorry.
What's wrong? We trust you, Milo. I trust you. What's
I
the
don't
next
know.
step?
I can't. This is something. I don't know if it is the best things that we should do.
We can't get stronger unless we take this next step, Milo. You know it has to be done. We all know the risk we're taking. Let's do it.
I thank you for trusting me. All right then. Let's try it this time.
And before you can act, Milo, you see all of his body covered in similar magical runes. They begin to bleed. The room begins to smoke. The familiar scent fills the air. The scent you haven't gotten out of your mind with every nightmare. It lingers, reminding you of things of distant past. Shydok begs, crying on the ground, similar blackened tears striking flints across the pavement. But once again, before you can react, the light envelops you. Could you make a third and possibly final death save? Milo has rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god!
So now here raises the question: is this an instant up, or is this just 2 points in his favor?
I think it depends on how he rules it, but from my understanding, it's an instant up with 1 hit point.
I've seen it played many
I think
ways.
he runs it as 2 saves.
Like if you do that, you have to do that one as an instant fail. So that's a big risk.
Yeah.
Depends on Xylo.
We
Knowing
return to the
Alexander.
scene of the boat drifting off into the distance. In the crowd of onlookers crying, we can see among them Rex, Wick, Anemone, but also Milo, watching as this boat sails off into the distance. As the boat reaches the edge of the world, we can see it begin to tumble over an endless waterfall, collapsing into the distance. People on the dock cease to cry, but begin to cheer. And as the cheering continues, a hurricane breaks out. Wind storm endlessly around you. Rain begins to pour. You can feel the hairs on your head, neck, begin to stand up as a giant claw reaches over the edge of the world where the boat had sailed off. Another reaches over, grasping an island and bringing it down into the water with it. You can see the great head of the Titan Fulminox lift over the edge of the world and begin to fly towards this beach, towards you, Milo. A tsunami rises beneath it. And before the Titan can reach you, devastating everything in its path, it stops. Not by choice, but it seems as if it's pulled back by some mystical force. It begins to panic. It shrieks, it cries out. It looks you directly in the eyes, Milo. And for just a moment, you can see your brother's eyes. You can see Shydok's eyes. You can see your own eyes. And as you blink one more time, you look forward and see the eyes of the tiefling that got you here in the first place. Milo, you are no longer unconscious. You awaken with 1 health, and this mysterious creature is staring directly at you, reaching out a hand. Do you grab it?
No. I'm gonna go ahead and get up on my own accord. Thank you.
That was quite a scare. Now what did you do that for?
I think that it is best right now if I stick to myself and keep... You did not see any of that, did you?
I saw you hurt yourself. Why would you hurt yourself?
Perfect. This is all. It's fine. It's something I
Why?
do sometimes. It's fine. It's not to worry about it. I just
Is
think
someone
this
making you hurt yourself?
No, that is my own decision.
Why would you choose that?
Sometimes it is best if we hurt our own selves in place of hurting the people that we may care about.
I agree. I can understand that. So, would you like to come with me?
Depends on where you are heading.
We can head back to where I've been staying. I can give you medical attention. I can help you. Milo, you feel that whatever this is, you were definitely under the influence of some magic before this, but your head has never been clearer than this very moment.
I think that it is best if I tend to my own wounds. It was nice meeting you. At least that was what I would like to say, except it was not that nice, considering what has transpired. I ask now that you do not try and tempt me once more. I will be heading back to where I've been staying to get some nice rest and sleep. Please, and thank you. Leave my friends alone, or I think that what is going to come to pass is not to your liking.
Of course, I did not mean to offend. I only wish to help you.
I am sure that is true. And I'm going to spin and head back where I came from, hobbling on one foot.
Can you make a perception check as you leave?
Yes.
Yeah, as you're turning, you can see the shape of this creature begins to alter a little bit. And where it once had, scales above its eyes leading into horns, it now seems to have eyes that remind you of your own. Eyes that you've seen before. But it does not follow.
It is
You're able to
probably for
walk
the
back on
best.
your own, finding your way back
Not
to the
fair.
camp without any issue. What do you do?
Cool. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been out for.
Yeah, good question. Well,
I wouldn't be able to tell, I assume. So I'll chill out for another extra hour, 2 hours. And then just make sure everyone gets their good rest. And as my foot bleeds and burns, singed, it's just more fun. More fun. I'm going to relax and reflect. And you said I recognized the eyes of the creature as its facade melted away.
indeed.
And that is a worrying sign, at least, to say the least. What are you doing here, friend? What are you doing here, indeed? And I'll crack open some bread and some water and chill out.
All right. Some hours pass, and it doesn't seem that this person comes back to return. Have you already meditated,
No, not yet.
as I thought? Do you wish to awaken one of your allies and
That would
meditate?
be nice. That would be very kind.
Who do you wake up?
I don't know. I'll probably wake up. I know I'll wake up Shydock. He's not been here with us. He can take a turn.
Well then. 4 hours already? Alright, I guess it's my watch.
Yes. I'm going to get some nice, well-deserved rest. I limp over to a corner of a wall.
Yeah, I don't notice your wounds at all.
Good.
Yeah, Shydock, you take over watch. Do you make any light source to make yourself see better, or just keep a listen out?
Just purely listen, yeah. I don't have any way to make light.
Okay. Make an additional perception check. See if you notice anything in the night.
How did the 5 do me? Unless you want to give me advantage, which would also be a 5.
Okay, yeah, with advantage, you hear something in the cave. Could it be a rock? No. A bat? Perhaps another one of those monstrous creatures. Something.
I go over to Rex and start waking him up.
Good morning, Rex.
What? Who? Why?
Rex, there's something in the cave.
What?
There's something coming. I hear it coming.
Can I listen in and just?
Sure, make a perception check.
So I'm like half-assed awake. Yeah, no, I don't hear anything.
Oh yeah, you don't hear anything. He says he heard something, but you don't know what it is.
I don't even. What do you? It's a cave.
Quiet. I put my hand over his mouth. Listen. Do you hear that?
You hear a low grumbling coming from 5-10 feet away from you. As Anemone snores slightly.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I hear Anemone being loud.
Oh, that's
Per
just her.
usual.
Oh.
Even in her sleep, she's loud.
Go back to bed now. I got this covered then. Thank you for the help.
Reverb.
She soundboarded the snoring. We now know what
I don't feel
sounds
safe.
like.
I don't feel safe being here anymore.
Oh god.
Good.
So, Shydock, 2 tedious hours pass by as you keep hearing different sounds in the cave, thinking, is it another monster? Oh no, did the guards find you? Where's Goatmeal?
Goatmeal.
Yes, Anemone, we'll find them.
Goatmeal. Goatmeal.
I hate you.
Do you waken anyone else?
Would I be able to tell like what time of day it is right now?
It's dark. No.
So no. I would wake everybody up.
Okay.
Guys,
What is happening?
morning, wake up!
Ah,
I was having a good dream about Goatmeal, so this
I
better be
heard.
good. You heard?
Yes,
was
you
it
talk
really?
in your sleep.
Oh. Good to know. I forgot to put on my horn.
what's going on? What
Could
time
each
is
of you
it?
make an insight check?
Insight. I almost rolled initiative, so.
I'm great at those.
Yeah, all of you feel like you could use some more sleep.
I'm tired.
Same.
You're just
woken
being lazy.
me up twice.
Yeah, I just didn't wake
What?
up.
Yeah, we see Milo continuously meditating. Trance
Also,
unbroken.
It smells like burnt popcorn in here for some reason.
I farted,
Wow.
probably. Sorry.
Unnecessary comment.
Well, you wanted to know. I don't know. Sometimes I let it out in my sleep. I can't help it.
If you guys are that lazy, you guys can go back to sleep.
Okay. Don't have to tell me twice.
Well, now that I'm awake for a second time
No.
tonight, I'll just meditate. If you need me, just don't.
just don't need you.
She wakes up and puts her horns on.
Yeah.
You take those off to sleep.
Ruined. We hear this.
Good night, everyone.
Oh no,
No,
camera.
Kayla.
Ah, that's my internet.
Oh,
No, Xylo, come back.
I don't know. Hey, cheater. I know what you're doing.
Huh? You're
Well.
fine.
Yeah.
She's not. She didn't.
Mm-hmm.
She did. She committed the die.
Well, then I would keep watching
Committed to the
for
bit too hard.
2 more hours probably, and then be tired and want to pass back out.
Yeah, and I'd be meditating. I'm not going back to sleep. I've already woken up twice. Ain't about to be woken up a third time.
I go back to sleep.
Sorry, you're my hero. You have to keep me safe.
2 more hours pass.
Bye, Kayla.
5.
Sort of.
Hello.
Oh,
Stop having
we're all
such
moved
terrible
around
internet.
again.
Oh,
No.
darn it! I just okay.
Okay, Kayla, stay like that. You're the DM now.
No, don't no.
I don't think it's not our internet, Alexander. It's my computer.
I didn't think so.
Well, the only thing I heard was stop having such terrible internet. I think
I'm on
it's
the
my.
same internet.
I know. I think it's
That's the bit.
And now, word from our
Now we get the
sponsors.
joke.
Run a 1-minute ad break.
Ad break.
Nope.
Genius. 20-minute
You
ad
shot
break.
yourself in the foot?
anytime I turn on my
3 minutes.
camera,
You might be liable.
Discord crashes. So that's concerning.
Yeah.
It's something
Have
that,
you tried taking the horns off?
you know what? That's a
They're,
good.
they're
yeah,
giving you a
we-
bad reception.
We
Tried
didn't
not.
have. We didn't have any of these issues until I put the horns on. So
That's true.
Have you ever considered not?
Discord is an anti-horn like philosophy, so
I didn't know
that's
this.
probably why.
I should have known, but I didn't.
You got to read the bylaws.
Yeah, I guess if
do
my,
not want me to turn on my
character didn't die
camera.
in one episode, then I would have known. So.
Let me do this. Hold on.
Well,
side
while
note,
we
I
are
kinda want
fixing
Jersey
these
Mike's
technical
now.
difficulties, if anyone in chat wants to go get a snack, use a bathroom. We're gonna go on a quick break, so we'll be back in hopefully 5 minutes. See you
Now that
shortly.
you want to break, I'm gonna have no.
Nope.
Yeah, so what I said. See you shortly. Welcome back,
Thanks.
everyone. Problems are temporarily fixed.
Yay!
Just because I never throw anything out. Good stuff.
I stole his old webcam. Or Gucci.
Anyway, moving on. You all get a real sloppy night's rest. Milo, you finish your meditation. Shydog, you feel a little groggy in the morning, but managed to get your energy back. Any health you may have lost returns, and a new day continues.
So we can click the long rest button.
Yeah, you can click your long rest button.
Yeah.
I need to reopen roll 20.
Brow, brow, brow.
Bow, bow, bow.
Oh God.
So what's everyone doing?
Meditating.
I am
Praying.
trying to scrounge up some breakfast because when Anemone wakes up, she's hungry.
Versus when you go to bed, where you're also still hungry.
Yep, she's always looking for the snacks.
I'm gonna work on the little thingy that I was working on.
Are there stalactites around us?
Yeah, there's both.
The-
mites
the-
and
the
tides.
ceiling,
It's part of the
okay.
cave.
I would start just doing a little target practice in the morning, trying to hit them.
Sure, make an attack roll.
Seven.
Yeah, keep firing, and some shots hit, some miss. It's just day's not going as smooth as you would hope, as far as target practice.
That's why we practice.
Anemone, where are you looking for food? Do you have some like with you, or do you go looking through someone else's stuff?
She probably has some sort of rations with her, but she's probably sniffing around through everybody else's stuff to see if they have anything better.
Whose bag do you choose to sniff first?
I'll choose the Dragon Boys. I like harassing him.
Smells like there's some food in there.
What you got?
Of course you're gonna bother me. What? What do you want?
Food.
Don't you have your own food?
I do, but I'm bored of it. We've been down here for like at least 2 hours, and I've eaten a good chunk of it, but it's all the same.
So whose fault is that?
Right now, yours.
That's... Look, I don't even know if you would eat what I eat.
What do you have?
Mainly meat.
I like meat.
Depends. What do I get in return?
I'll trade.
What do you have?
It looks like some like rice situation.
I don't want rice.
What's wrong with rice?
You ever seen a dragonborn eat rice?
No.
We eat meat. That's how I
You could-
survive.
You could mix the rice with meat.
I really don't want rice.
I'll stop trying to climb your back.
Is that just for today, or is that an actual commitment for the rest of time?
We'll say for the rest of the week.
I give her one thing of meat.
She grabs it and scurries away to sit down and prepare and eat the
I
meat.
go back to my prayers. Praying I wasn't in the situation.
Milo, make a perception check.
Okay.
You feel your stomach growl, and now that you're awake, you distinctly remember giving away all of your food, and realize as you look into your bag, you no longer have any.
Well, that is going to be. Oh God. Bother someone who's not doing something currently.
You see Shydock taking pop shots,
Yeah.
different bits of rock around the room. Wick seems to be working on something.
Okay. Well,
Anemone seems to be harassing the Dragonborn as usual.
yeah. The bag of travel oatmeal would have been amazing right now. I guess I'll bother. I don't know. I'll bother Wick. I don't want to. I already forced Shydock to take watch. I don't want to bother him again. So I'll walk over. Excuse me, Wick. By chance, it seems in a interesting course of events, I have lost all access to sustenance, if you will. I have no food.
Was it the? What? Okay. Okay. Here, you can have some of my rations.
Thank you.
It's like nuts and jerky. It's not very. It's dry.
This is fine. I don't require that much food.
Are you still like?
Uh,
me?
do not think that I am under the exact same levels of what I believe to be some form of a suggestion that you are. It seems
How?
to I have. Well, that is a long story, and maybe for another time.
I don't
Let's not
want
get
it
that
anymore.
Well, so I nearly died last night.
I pull him to the side. You what?
Yes. So, I'm under no suggestion. Right? You said that last night. Like I'm
Yeah.
chilled. Well, it seems, while I was on my watch last night, I was taking some time to myself, and the figure reappeared in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, there's
But
one more
my
thing.
thing didn't go off.
Yes, I think that they are. If my suspicions are correct, they have ways of bypassing the levels of magic that we currently possess. Um, well, the other thing that's important is, well, there's a whole lot of things that I have to talk. Okay, so first off, they were definitely using some kind of methods of charming or suggestions. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really looked into it too deeply. And they asked me to give them all of my food.
Oh.
So that was where all my food went. There was something else though. They also wanted me to give you all of your food and their food and his food.
They sound hungry.
Yes. Well, there's a whole lot more to it. There was another bit too. Oh yes. Do I just have this like? What? There was something I forgot last night. Oh no.
What?
They may have made me pull out one of the hearts that we've replaced.
You stole from me?
I did not steal your food. No,
Oh,
it was one.
Rod.
It was already in the wall.
Oh.
They made me remove it. And then they asked for all the food, and they wanted to make some kind of offering to the Titan Fulminox. And then I shot myself in the foot.
With what?
Firebolt.
Do you not have a dagger or something?
No, now that you think, say it, I do. I have a dagger. But it was a bit on the spot. Actually, do I have a dagger? I might have just like crossbow. Hold on. Anyways, I need to go now to slip away and put the rod back into the Titan before everything falls apart.
Okay, but we're gonna be down one then.
No. I mean,
An old one?
it might mean we need to put an old one in. If it is not still there, I don't believe did I give them the rod? I can't remember.
The rod's not in your bag or anything.
Oh no. Well, the rod is in one of two places. It is either with them, or it is on the ground just chilling out. I did not check before I left. It was a bit of
Okay, well, let's go check, and then we'll put a new one there.
Mhm.
And then I guess we'll just be down one until we can, if they have it, then we'll just take it back.
Yes, this is probably what will have to happen. I do not think. Yes, if my suspicions are correct, they will not have left. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Not have left?
The Titan.
Oh,
think-
okay. I thought you meant like that area. I'm like, I'm not just gonna walk back there and they're
No.
gonna be there. Okay. Should we go with everybody?
I'm not sure that I want everyone to know what happened.
Okay, well, I kind of can't like say anything, so you better stay alive.
There's a very specific reason why I do not want them to know. It is personal, I think.
Well, you've already told me something personal. Do you want to tell me again?
Maybe when we are in a bit more of a comfortable space, I will
Okay.
tell you a bit more about the circumstances that led me here.
Okay, well, make sure that you don't die because I am having a hard time talking about it.
No, that is
So,
fine. If something
I
happens,
can't-
I will scream firebolt and probably shoot myself in the foot again.
No, I think you should shoot them.
This is probably true. I could not shoot them last night. It was not allowed.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's go.
Okay. I'll just
going for a
munch on
walk.
some
I need little
granola.
girl's room.
I
So I'm
need
taking
to.
Milo.
I am for protection.
Wait, I want to go.
Mm.
I have to pee.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll take turns.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want.
You can go
he's
Rex
gonna
when we
protect
come
me,
back.
And I don't want
Oh,
you
God,
to see
no.
me pee.
Sorry, Rex.
But
Sorry,
you
I'm
said it was the
sorry.
little girl's room.
Well, I was just. There's a figure of speech. It means I have to pee.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
I
no
see.
actual little girl's room here.
We are
Well-
inside of a Titan.
Yeah, I just gotta pee inside of Titan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just
Diego
thought you were.
died.
I thought you were implying something. I mean, I never asked for anyone's, preferred like genders or anything, or So never mind.
Call me anything. And I walk away.
Buy anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
not gonna say anything. I'm gonna give Rex an I'm sorry and then leave.
I just mouth to Milo just a WTF like.
I take my little ration over to Rex and I sit in front of him and I just stare at him while I eat.
I close my eyes and pray a little harder.
Celestia, give me strength. Not
Yeah,
to
literally.
right now. Okay. Well, I'll let Milo lead the way to where he died.
Almost died. I'm alive.
Almost died.
All right. Yeah, you walk.
Yeah, I'm
it's,
silent.
a few hundred feet away from the camp,
fancy,
around a corner, cross a little bridge, a couple hundred more feet, but you're pretty sure this is the spot you were at last night.
Man, I did not realize I made so much ground. Jeez.
This is far.
Yes. Imagine if I had died. Really, you would have never known. Well, I would have not been at camp, so that would have been a bit of a sign, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Where was the rod?
Can I try to do like some kind of memory check?
Yeah, still perception check, I'd say.
Okay, cool.
Somewhere on the wall ish. It's that direction, yeah. You don't know.
I have no clue. I look around on the ground. I think that I pulled it out of the wall. I may have given it again, it's a power of suggestion. It's very strong. If you
Do
are
I
not
see any new or old rods anywhere?
Make an insight check.
Insight.
Yeah. Yeah, you not only, remember where the rod should be, but, you were there when it was put up. You know exactly where the right spot would be. You have, the older rod in your bag still. So, yeah, you see the spot where you remember tucking it in before. There doesn't appear to be any rod there at the moment.
I think it was right here where I put it last time, and there's nothing here or around, so I guess I'll put a new one. But I'm gonna try and hide it, if I can tuck it behind something or.
to be fair, you can hide it, but I don't think that they are able to take the rod out. Something
I have
tells
to
me
do it, right?
oh, yeah, one of us has to. Yes, I was able to last night, so I'm not sure. But they were making me do it, so something tells me that it's unlikely that they are able to pull the rod out themselves.
Okay. Maybe they just have a thing. Maybe they're allergic to gold or something.
I think there's a little bit more going on there.
I put it back into place and I hide it
How do you
as
hide
best
it?
I can. If there is I'm hoping that there's maybe an opening in the wall that I can tuck it under, and then if there's any there's mushrooms and a little bit of foliage. Could I try and put the foliage back or relocate it? I guess dig it.
Sure, make a
out of the
nature
ground?
check to make this collage as natural as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, you look at it, Milo, it seems like they
It's
made
great.
a really nice floating shelf with rocks on top of it.
Doesn't
This
it
is
look good?
absolutely beautiful. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, so we're down one, so we're gonna have to get that back. But we technically know how to get it back until the end.
Yes. And something tells me that we will run into them before the end comes. And that is in more ways than one.
Okay, I look around. Do I see any eyes?
Yes.
Or uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see him 15 feet behind Milo.
That's so close.
which is like 20 feet away from you.
I'm like, I'll look around like really quickly and then just like stop, like looking like I'll look through you almost of like,
Can I tell that they're looking through me?
Yeah, they seem to be looking like it's something behind you almost.
Actually, I'm not gonna turn. Something tells me I know exactly what's happening.
You see them wave to you, and where the eyes before seemed to be like yellow, now they appear to be, a mimic of Milo's eyes.
Oh.
what was the condition? I can't point them out. Can I talk to them though? Can I be like, hey?
You can point them out if you'd like to. Just whether
Okay.
anyone notices them is the question.
Oh. Hi. What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
Milo, you brought a friend.
Mm. Yes.
It is good that you came back to see me.
I have to pee.
Oh. Well, there's plenty of places that would be fitting.
Mm-hmm. Can you go away though? I don't want an audience.
Sure, would you like me to hold your bag for you?
No.
You should let me hold your bag for you. And you feel compelled to agree with him. Milo, you don't seem to have any urge either way.
Can I just give tips and take
Here
the
you go.
bag then? I'm gonna take the bag instead.
Do you let Milo take the bag? You want to give it to this nice tiefling man, but depends if you
But
trust
it's not
Milo
for
to do the same.
you. It's for them. They want it.
Yes. But, they may want it, but they do not need it. I need the bag, so.
Oh, I need the bag too.
You should shut up.
That is
Dang.
most terribly rude. I thought that we were
Yes.
friends, Milo.
Maybe that was once time, at some point before.
And he just looks at you with a puzzled look on his face. Yes. Of course, and we can be friends again.
Sometimes it is best to not do the things that we want to do, but things that we need to do. Please, can I take the bag? I need some food. I'm quite hungry. Famished, even.
Saying that to me.
Yes.
Give him some food, he's famished. Bring me the
Okay.
bag.
Here you go. I
Yeah,
Am I-
fine.
am I aware? I don't want to meta this, so I want to.
Mhm.
Am I aware that I'm doing this out of like a spell, or am I just like casually like, oh yeah, like I want to do this for you?
At the moment, it feels very natural. That this
Okay.
is just, a close friend of yours that,
Mm-hmm.
you'd
okay.
help.
Okay.
I'm
I
going to say.
I take my ration out and give it to you, and I'm holding my bag in the other hand. Here you go, Milo.
Okay. While this is happening, I'd like to rack my arcanic brain to
Mhm.
see if this is some kind of magic spell. Well, I know it's a magic spell. You said that last night.
Yep.
Can I tell exactly which magic
Big
spell it
old
is?
Arcana check.
Heck yeah. It's what I do. Well, it's not bad.
Yeah. You're trying to rack your brain about it, thinking of all the different types of enchantment magic. There's the charm person spell, which you've seen dozens of times, but that's usually, less intense and for shorter amounts of time. There's suggestion spells, which you think about as well, which are usually just individual actions. There's like command spells, which are just more forceful, commanding things. Then there's higher level magics, such as dominate creature, dominate monster, which give complete control of the individual to the caster. But whatever this is feels different. Not inherently a spell type magic, but perhaps a magical effect.
Hacking my brain.
I'm gonna start walking over to them.
I am so sorry, Wick. This is going to be a little bit painful. And I'm gonna take the dagger out, and I'm gonna just hit her with the blunt end of it.
All right, you hit Wick with the dagger.
Just in the back, not in like the head or anything.
Make an
Just in the
attack
back.
roll.
Oh yeah, dagger attack.
Yeah.
This will go well. Yeah, didn't go well.
Does a
Crits.
9 hit
One
your
hit
AC?
quick.
Yeah. You go, and whether it's you missing or you just not willing to hurt Wick any,
Yeah,
you don't seem to deal any damage.
try not to hurt her.
Yeah,
God
Wick, you
dang
notice
it.
he just swung the back of a dagger at you.
Hey! Don't. That's rude.
It's
Yes.
terribly rude. Just because you wish to harm yourselves does not mean you should harm others.
I walk over. My dancing lights follow me.
Yep.
Do I see what they look like? Or do they, like, retreat into the shadow again?
At the moment, he has this reddish pinkish tiefling form with short horns and dark hair going off the back of his head. But his eyes don't seem to match his body. They're exactly like Milo's.
Hmm. Why do your eyes look the same?
I don't know. I suppose I'm just very fortunate.
But they were different before.
You're like me, aren't you?
Hmm.
You can change yourself to what you admire. And he runs a hand over his face, and you see a familiar scar come across the side of his face, reaching back into his hair. The same scar you have.
Oh no. What'd you do?
I'm afraid I'm what some may say are cursed.
Hmm. Well, I don't think so.
But
You
you
seem nice.
can help me.
How?
Freedom.
Yeah.
It is of course something I seek, but not something I can achieve until the One awakens.
Can't you just climb one of the ropes and leave?
If only.
Are you like noodle arms? Are you really weak? Is that why you can't climb? Do you have magic? You can float, maybe.
I have no such abilities.
Oh.
I'm trapped within the confines of these walls until these walls reach their final destination. For the cycle of life was broken. I think it should continue.
Hasn't more people been born after the fall of the Titans? Hasn't population and what's it called? What's it? Birth rate. Isn't birth rate gone up since the Titans fall?
I wouldn't know. I'm sure things are good for some people, but
Oh.
terrible for others.
I look back at Milo and go, oops. I didn't mean to say that. Well, it has. We can tell you, if you want, we can tell you all about everything that's gone on the surface, and like we can keep you up to date. And then when we like, maybe like I can like try and learn like a spell to talk to you later.
Are
and
you
we can,
afraid?
Like, keep up with you.
Do you fear the Titans? Do you fear the mighty Fulminox?
It's pretty crazy that like we're in its butt right now, and it's like 300 times the size of us. That's pretty cool. I think if they were awake again, that probably wouldn't be a good thing. Afraid though? Right now,
Perhaps-
no.
Would it be worse to just let the Titan fall? Make its final resting beyond this world.
Isn't it doing that now?
No. He looks over
Oh.
at the rod, keeping it bound in place. It's trapped here.
Oh, I thought those were in case it woke up again.
No. For the
You
dead
mean that
cannot
it is
wake.
trapped.
But in this case, the dead cannot sleep either. He is stuck in that tired state between wake and sleep. Unable to act, unable to move, unable to rest. We can help.
Are you trying to say that the Titan Fulminox's soul, conscious, whatever it may be, is still stirring, if you will?
Indeed. I felt it.
Oh, we're in its butt right now. That's weird.
I don't think that it is alive in the same physical sense. It is
Oh.
a metaphysical, magical sense. Yes.
Okay.
Not entirely sure how,
Have either of
considering
you
it is...
felt his presence?
I mean, we have witnessed the lightning.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the wind.
Miley, you
Like
distinctly
a-
recall your dream of the Titan's eyes staring directly at you.
And some other things that I... The Titan is alive. Just not in the physical sense, isn't it? That
True.
changes quite a few things.
Do you think you and your friends would be willing to help me?
And what would...
Maybe.
And exactly what would happen if Fulminox were to indeed pass on, as you say?
Well, one would believe he would be gone from this world and into the next.
But
Perhaps that is where he belongs. Home.
so if the Titan... So, the Titan will not rise on this side of the world again.
There's no way of knowing that.
So then
See,
why
that
are we
is-
gonna do it?
Well, that would be...
Should we do more research on it? We should like
If you
read more
fell
books and stuff.
slain in battle by your enemies,
Yeah.
would you like
That
to
would suck.
stay in the moment of death for the rest of eternity? Or would you like to pass to the next world, hoping to return and do better?
Do I feel bad in this state?
You may.
I think it is hard to understand the value of life and death if one has not experienced both life and death.
We should ask the holy person. They might know about afterlife.
Ah, yes. Maybe we shall all gather around a nice big bonfire and have a great old big old conversation regarding the life and times of the Guardian and Titan Fulminox.
I'm sensing some sarcasm.
No, actually, that seems like a pretty interesting idea.
It could be interesting. Are you sure that we can trust all of your friends?
Yeah.
What makes you think that I can trust you? Considering you require some form of enchantment or others to convince people to help you?
Perhaps that is simply my way of breaking the ice. You see a malicious grin cross his face.
Please
Can I have my
hold.
bag back then?
I will hold on to it for you.
But you have to trust me. I trusted you to give it to you, and if you want to be friends, then you have to give it back because I'm
Trust works
trusting you
both
that you'll give it back.
ways.
Yeah, I know.
You can go talk to your friends. I'll hold on to this for you as a token of your
Oh,
trust.
no.
And
But I
then-
need my bag. I need my stuff.
What do you need? I'm happy to give it to you.
Like, all of it.
Could I hold on to a few things?
Yeah, here, you can hold on to this crowbar if you want.
No.
Here, look, and then what?
I think that he wants to ask for a few things to hold on to.
Okay, you can ask and I'll let you know.
So if I say something you don't wish to leave me with, you'll be upset.
Oh yeah, 'cause I like stuff.
I will hold on to the whole bag. You return to your camp. Tell your friends. Even the one, and see. Does he follow him?
'Cause
I saw him pray. Is it to the Radiant?
the
I
radiant?
don't know. Never asked him. He's kind of an
Well, and you trust him?
yeah. Milo almost died, and he brought him back to life. So I would trust him.
You do indeed dancing with death, do you not?
It is something that I seem to have made a decision of long ago.
Perhaps one day
Yes.
you will meet the Radiant One as well then.
Maybe. Maybe I will end up in a place that the people do not want to end up in.
I don't know why they don't want to. It's natural.
That is a fair point. Now, if you would be so kind, the lady has asked for her bag. It is so rude and very not nice to deny someone their things. And I'll cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on him.
Okay. Make a roll. Or does he need to save against it?
I think it's just a strength save, but yeah, I'll throw it in chat for you.
Okay. Juicy. Alright, let's see if this boy and his noodle arms can make the strength save.
Please, no noodle arms. No, what is that?
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Back does not
Damn!
arms.
Your
That is
grasp
not
crumbles beneath him. That wasn't very kind.
Milo.
I
Go.
never.
It's
Return
fine.
to your camp.
Milo, do you want to stay here and I'll go get them?
Milo, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh boy, what's the save? What's the save? Milo, you feel yourself turn around and begin walking towards the camp as you hear him say, "Return."
Well, I'm returning.
I will see you shortly, Wick. I'll be here.
Okay. Do you want a light, and then we can find you?
I will be fine. And he flicks, and a magical light appears above his hand as well.
I thought you said you didn't have magic.
You said that. I did not.
I asked if you had magic, and you were like,
I do not sound like that. Now go, return to your friends. I will await you.
fine.
Michael, can you make another wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. Yep.
After, walking for a little bit, you really get like 30, 40 feet away and then stop in your tracks. As you
hook my
feel
arm in
once
his.
again the fact that you've been enchanted, duped into
Oh, why'd you
acting.
stop? Come on.
This is not good. Yes. Something tells me that right now you'll be unable to solve the problem, and you're going to require all our friends, and maybe the help of Sparkelius. And go
Come
through.
on. I'm pulling on
Yes,
her.
yes. Let's go.
Yeah, you return to your camp.
So you realize you totally just gave your bag full of the food and the rods to that guy, right? And now the Titan is going to sink.
Well, no, because we're gonna go back and he's gonna give it back to me.
Yes, I'm sure he will. I absolutely do not believe that, though.
That's what he was talking about. Because at first I was
Mm.
like, I don't know. And then he was like, no, you need to trust me. And then, like, you go get your friends. And then, yeah.
I think that maybe, I'm not sure if you'll be even able to understand the fact that somebody who may want to bring the Titan back was probably not telling the truth about giving you your things back that would stop the Titan from coming back. But
But
that
they
is
seem
fine.
trustworthy.
All right. Well, yes. They seem very trustworthy.
I'm trying, Milo, to see it
I
from
know
your
you are.
point.
It is not your fault that you cannot see it from my point.
Can you maybe explain it in a different way?
I'm not entirely sure how the magic works, but you are currently under an enchantment type of charm that allows, that makes it so that you cannot disobey his orders or his beliefs.
That's dumb. I'm my own person.
You are your own person. But the magic is much stronger than the power of the mind.
Okay, fine. Then I'll do what you did.
I
and
don't think I
cast
want-
Firebolt.
This is the only way.
History repeats itself. Turns out
It's
Firebolt
not-
was the
it's
only
not
way to break the
component.
charm.
It's not a component, so.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Hold on, let me get another cutscene written up first.
Yeah. We see a boat floating down the river.
da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I-
Milo, you see a familiar sight as
Just
Wick shoots
eyes
a fire
wide.
bolt into just your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do like my side of my leg.
Mhm.
See, I'm my own person. Ow!
A flash of flame engulfs your leg.
Ow!
Mhm, and how does that work
7?
out?
1, 2, 3, 4.
You take 7 points of damage.
That hurt.
Yes, you did just shoot yourself in the leg with firebolt. It was not something that I recommended. It's just something that I did.
But see, but look, you did that, and you
Mhm.
said that it worked,
Yes.
and then I just did it, and I feel the same.
I think it is because I went unconscious. So my mind could no longer be controlled. Now, and I'm gonna like offer my shoulder to help her limp back to my camp. Now that
Oh.
Come on. We'll go to the we'll get the Hex and he'll help out. Maybe. Don't tell him what
Maybe.
you said, though. Don't think I'll help then.
I think he knows.
You started before.
No, I think he knows he's an ale. I think he's aware. Okay.
All right. And we're back.
You return
Hopefully.
to camp. What's everyone doing as they return?
He's walking with limping.
It's probably been about 10-20 minutes.
Oh, I'm still shooting at the stalactites.
I would have finished eating
Finally,
by
things
now.
locking in.
I'm just staring at Rex still, trying to figure out what he's doing.
My eyes are closed a lot harder than usual. Just trying to pray and ignore anything that is being said.
Suddenly, Wick and Milo return. They must be done peeing.
Welcome back.
That was a long pee.
Why is it smelling
You
burnt
must have a
popcorn?
big bladder.
What is this burning popcorn? Now it's
My
stronger.
leg.
You're made out of popcorn?
I think the smell's coming from my leg.
Mhm.
What?
What
What'd you
happened?
do
Burnt
to
it.
your leg?
I burnt it.
What?
It is-
Milo,
What
you were
kind-
supposed to keep her safe.
Did
It
you
was a
not have any
fireball.
toilet paper? You could have asked.
No. See, Milo said
That's
that
his floating
he-
toilet paper roll.
he went unconscious, and then it
There is a
You
lot
went,
to talk
uh,
about.
You
then
went
I
on
tried it.
conscious?
Yeah, you were
then it
tired
didn't
last night. You went to
work.
bed. We all know this.
No, there's a lot more to the story, and I think it is time we all sit down and have a little conversation about what is actually happening in these
I like
caverns.
story
I'm
time.
hungry.
I plop a seat wherever I'm
Specifically,
standing.
Rex, something seems to be interested in your faith.
What?
Something. Is it goat meal?
This is not
finally-
goat meal.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Milo and I have a.
Friend.
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay.
You have a friend
Is
that lives
this
in the butthole?
Is this friend with you right now? Hi, friend. It's nice to meet you. Then she leans over to Rex. These guys are crazy.
I don't think it's that type of friend.
And who are they talking about?
I'm sure
My name is Anemone. It's really nice to meet you.
Anemone is a
Um,
friend.
I
Is
don't
a
know
friend
if
is
they
not
can
here.
hear you.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
they're-
I almost thought you guys were crazy.
I
Far.
believe it is a creature that is cursed by the Titan Fulminox. Or is maybe the spirit Fulminox itself. It could be.
It's Fulminax.
It is possible. I do not know the answers. It is
What?
only so little I know and yet so much at the same time.
Well, that is
Uh,
intriguing.
Well, it is also a problem because I could not stop them from taking all of the rods.
What?
Yes.
Wait. So you're saying the possibility that the spirit of Fulminax took the rods that we needed to keep Fulminax dead?
Well, it is entirely possible considering.
Okay, look,
They're just
I know.
holding on to it. They're just.
I
holding
know
on to my bag.
I'm
It's
stupid
fine.
sometimes, but I am not that stupid.
Are you calling me stupid?
I am right now, yeah. You might have just ruined everything. If this Titan,
Conjure a firebolt.
if this Titan wakes up and we're
I-
trapped inside it and I don't get to see goat meal ever again, I'm blaming you.
I'm going to.
It'll be
bully-
fine.
If it's any
They're holding
consolation,
onto
Goat
my
Meal is also
stuff.
trapped
I
here with us.
trust them.
Yeah, the
going
spirit
to-
of Fulminax is holding on to your stuff.
Friends,
Good
friends.
job.
Okay. Let's
They're dead.
let's go back to the beginning and let's explain why the course of actions has been taken. Please, put the firebolt away. This is not the time. We are friends here. Okay. It is not.
I
Link's
thought
fault.
we were friends, but
It
I don't know.
is
I
not-
guess
It
you
is
guys
not.
go pee and get a new friend, so.
It is not our friend. She's only meant to believe they are friends. It is some kind of charming enchantment.
But I'm
Nice.
not charmed because you said you were, and then you went unconscious and you got hurt, and then you weren't anymore, and then I just took damage, like it hurt you, and I'm fine. I feel
She
the
says
same.
she's not charmed.
She is very much so charmed. Otherwise, she would not have followed all the commands given to her by some random stranger in a cavern from a Titan's butt.
Okay, well then get rid of it then. If I'm charmed.
I think the only way for me to get rid of it is to knock you entirely unconscious, and it's not exactly something that I want to do.
Can't I just sleep it off?
I
you-
don't believe that is how charms work.
I mean, we can knock her out.
Let's not say we did.
Let's not do that. Considering that the moment has passed anyways, the cards are gone, and also yet another bag worth of our food stores are also gone.
All
So-
my trinkets are not gone. They're in the bag.
Well, why don't we just go get them from your friend then?
Yeah, they
It's
wanted
a-
to talk with you guys.
They wanted to talk to us.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think they wanted us to talk to them and get them to help them re-raise the
Help
To-
them what?
They want the Titan Fulminox to pass on to the other life.
Yeah,
So
Rex. Is there an afterlife?
I don't know. Maybe.
I thought holy people know that.
Hey, priest guy, what's the afterlife like?
Look, we only learn what you learn in school. That's about it. You act like I've been to the afterlife, that I know what an afterlife is.
Okay, but I never learned the same thing. Like I've never read a book on being a holy person. So I don't
It's
know.
whatever's in the scriptures. Whatever's
You have
there.
them?
I don't know. Do I have a Bible on me?
We open up to Act 3.
Ah, yes. Psalm
Maybe-
1842.
I don't think I have a Bible. Oh, actually, I
Maybe
might. I have a priest. I have a
Book
priest
of
pack. I might have a
Fulminox.
Bible.
Yeah, Rex,
Is a Bible
there's
in
a
a
book
priest
in your
pack?
bag that says all kinds of things about, the will of Celestia and all that. Have you read it?
Yeah. Yeah, probably too many times.
Cool.
Don't really care about it though.
Can I read it? Do you have it?
Sure, knock yourself out. I throw the book. I throw a holy object that is very worshipped, just nonchalantly.
Pages
And Celestia has a
flapping.
lot of patience.
Yeah.
I start reading.
Yes. So, to kind of recap and explain what exactly happened during last night's watch, and actually is during parts of yesterday, the figure showed themselves to myself and Wikir as we were leading the charge through the tunnels.
I'm still reading with the book in my lap, and I just point
Unfortunately, yesterday we were unable to talk about the creature because of the power of the commanding spells, whatever they may be. During last night's watch, I was once more approached by the creature, and it pulled me some couple 100 feet in the direction we just came from, and a couple of different things happened. First, it commanded me to give them all my food, which I did, and then it commanded me to pull one of the rods out of the wall, which I did, and then it asked me to give them all of your guys' food as well, which I did not. Instead, understanding the powers of arcane arts, I thought that maybe just a bit of damage would break the curse or the commanding spell, and I, probably unable to control my own powers, shot a very powerful firebolt at my foot, knocking me unconscious. What happened from there to the moment I wake up is but for me to know. However, when I woke, I was no longer under the spell. Something tells me that it relies on the conscious being to be powerful enough, which is why when she hit herself with the firebolt and did not knock herself out, she was not broken from the curse.
It hurts still.
Yes, it
So, I know I'm not the brightest sometimes.
It is
But-
fine.
I don't think any of us had realized that there were gonna be things in here that could literally alter our mind. And if this is the spirit of the Titan, what if we all go to it and it charms all of us and just makes us do the opposite of what we came here to do?
Well, fortunately, it is currently winning because it's already done that.
Exactly. So,
So we have to go back and get those rods.
or we can get the heck out of here, get new rods, and maybe get backup.
But they have all my stuff. I have to go back and get my stuff from them.
Okay, well, if we all go back with you, we're gonna get charmed and we're gonna have to end up doing stuff that we don't want to do.
Okay, so we try our plan first, and if that fails, then we do your plan.
What's your plan?
Well, the
Go
problem
in,
with,
guns a-blazing?
the problem with charm magic as a user myself is, as you mentioned, it can make you do things you don't want to do. But that's a very high level of charm magic. Even I can't really do that.
Well,
Can
it
you
already
charm me to do the
charmed.
opposite?
I mean, considering my understanding of the arcane, it was surprises to even me. I didn't even feel the charming taking effect, and I only understood it as soon as the effect had passed.
Yeah.
So,
I don't like the sound of this.
it
In
is
a sense,
quite
it's like
disturbing.
it's a small mind control. Your body
It's-
feels natural to its action, but once you
Yes.
get controlled, that's about it.
Oh, we're naturally going to just be compelled to bring the Titan back.
Exactly, and you won't even
Right.
realize you're doing it. It'll just feel like a normal act.
Oh, yes, speaking of bringing the Titan back, there was one last thing that it wanted us to do. It wanted me to perform a sacrifice to the Titan Fulminox, probably in an attempt to bring him back. What is that sacrifice? I think it was just the food. That was the purpose of the food. I do not think killing you is the point.
Yeah, maybe no human
So
sacrifices.
I'm
I
not
do not think so.
staying here. I'm not. We can't stay here. We're gonna get charmed or whatever.
That is a good point. We may need to retreat for now, but the problem with that being, of course, it's a Titan. technically, the rest of it is missing but one rod, as we currently. No, actually, it is missing 0 rods.
I mean,
It
we
just
could
has a bunch
place
of
a.
old ones.
Oh no, all the rods are gone too.
No. I think that the spirit or whatever it is cannot actually take the rods out.
Oh.
But it has the
And-
current ones.
But
we need in place.
our rods are
Yes.
gone though. Okay.
No. The new ones and the
So
ones
we
that
can't
we sold
put
out
any
are
more
gone.
down, but the ones
Right.
that have already been placed are fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Minus the last one.
No, the last one is actually back in place. That is where we
You
went
did
this
put it
morning.
back.
Replaced
That's
it.
right.
Yes.
Okay. We need to go get back up or get out of here before that thing gets to us. Or I don't know.
They're
It's-
fine. They just want to talk with us, and then they're gonna I don't know. They wanted to ask questions about like, what do they call it? I don't. They asked if like Rex like worships a specific person, and I can't remember the name of it right now.
The Radiant is what they said.
That's what it is. Do you worship the Radiant?
The
I
radiant.
guess just make Rex make a history check.
Okie dokies.
You've heard of the Radiant before. In fact, it kind of strikes a nerve in you. The Radiant was like some legendary hero of old who, you know, your parents probably talked about a bunch of times how cool he was. Maybe when they were mad at you, said how you're not as cool as the Radiant. Real bad stuff. And you're just tired of hearing about this guy.
Yes, I've heard of the Radiants.
Do you worship them?
God, no. I heard
Oh.
enough about him when I was a child. I don't need to hear about him more into my adulthood.
Oh.
I think the fact that you didn't follow the Radiant is probably a good thing then. It's not something that they could use against us.
From the sounds of it, yeah.
Well,
So are we all on the same page here aside from Wick we're getting out because I'm not about to be mind altered or whatever.
Oh yes, unfortunately, Wick's opinions are not of her own.
Cool.
I need my. We have to go back to talk to him because I need my stuff back.
We're
Otherwise,
not
I can't
doing
help
that.
you. But I can't help you then. I don't have anything.
I
But-
do
trust
this,
me.
and I start to conjure firebolt, and then I have dancing lights up. I can do these. That's it. If I don't have my stuff.
That's a
Yes.
sacrifice we're gonna have to make.
No, I want all my trinkets back, and I start walking. Start walking back.
would I be able to identify the charm that's on Wick since I have knowledge on charm magic?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, all you can tell is it's not a charm person. Simple
Yeah.
spell like that. Something else.
I don't even know what it is.
I would like to try and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay. You have
Just
to
to
touch
see.
her, and she's currently walking away from you.
All right, I would like to run after her if I can.
Wix, do you let her catch up?
I'm not running. I'm just
Okay.
walking.
Yeah. You catch up to her. Cast Cure Wounds. Feel free
We're
to hit.
just gonna try this.
Huh?
You are healed for 5 of your hit points from the burn damage.
Yay.
My leg hurts less. Thank you,
Do you-
Yevany.
Do you feel any better?
My leg feels better. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I tried.
Walking.
I'm getting out of here. I don't want to mess with this heebie-jeebie stuff. And I
As
would
Wick
like.
is walking away, I would like to hit them with the sleep spell or a sleep pellet.
Lovely.
Ooh.
Go ahead and make your roll. I will
Look at
let you
bear.
know how it
Just
works.
20. I don't think it goes through.
And you're specifically targeting Wick?
Yeah, I'm hitting it like in front of where Wick is walking, so it only would hit Wick.
What happened?
Anemone, immediately
no.
after you heal Wick,
Oh god.
she thanks you and collapses to the ground unconscious.
Okay. Thank gosh.
Is that 20 points of damage?
No,
Not
no, you're
20
just
points
unconscious.
of damage. The way the sleep magic works is if your health is below 20, then you immediately fall asleep. And thanks to your own attack on yourself,
Wow.
fits the
Yeah.
parameters.
It all comes
Good
round.
teamwork, Wick.
If Anemone had healed me for more than 5
Yes.
points.
Yeah, I was like,
would-
let me do this now before it's too
It was
late.
very much borderline.
Yeah.
I think to cure charms, it's greater restoration. I don't remember.
I'm kind of hoping knocking them unconscious will reset the spell.
I think that considering
The
we've all been
cavern
to
goes
sleep
dark.
once.
All right.
Oh,
well,
yes. Somebody should light a fire of some form, and let's get the heck out of here. I will negotiate helping get Wix things back, considering this is all my fault to begin with.
I
Whoa,
think with
whoa, whoa.
Druidcraft, I can cast a light spell, can't I?
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
back
can
at the
create some
dwarven
natural
town,
light.
not here.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Cast some sort of light so I can see. Well, does anyone wanna volunteer to carry? Wick.
Man, this is 10 strength. I might be the highest.
I would
Oh,
like
no.
to throw my voice as Rex
Oh,
and be like, I'll
no.
do it.
Nope. Tensor's floating disc. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
Great idea.
That works. That works.
all right. I will see you guys on the other side because I'm outie, and I would like to
Yeah, I will
turn into
follow.
a bird and start heading out of the.
Well,
Cave.
Rip, we're 2 players down.
Yeah, I guess.
I forgot what this was like. Silence. It's nice.
Caw, caw,
And
caw.
it's dumb. Yeah, it just like slowly fades.
The car sounds slightly like it's saying "go."
Oh, Bill, I'm on my way.
That's a good point. You may proceed.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
We start heading back, I guess. Yeah.
Mhm.
Regarding other things, I will help in the dwarven town. I'm sure there's some methods by which we can get some mechanical things back. But otherwise, I tried. It was able to break out of my earthen grasp with ease, and then charm me once more. So.
by the way, I know this is very off topic, but
Mhm.
that dwarf that we rescued a while ago, about the whole innocence thing,
Oh, yeah, he was arrested and killed.
should we do something about that body we found?
Well,
You
we
know,
can tell them
maybe
we
as
found it.
evidence or something.
Well,
I mean,
we
we went through the hell to try and save his ass. We might as well continue.
It is entirely possible that the charmings that we've been through is something that the miners also have encountered,
Hmm.
and it was tasked with chopping the line. So he may have
Possibly.
been tampered
You blink
with.
your eyes and wake up floating on a disc.
Are we heading like up the thing yet? Wait, how the heck are we getting out of here? Oh no, we threw ropes. That's right.
Yeah, Sparkelius
Where
drops
are we
ropes
going?
down.
Are we going back to get my stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna go get your
Yes.
stuff real quick.
Okay.
Just
That's
sit tight right there. We'll get your stuff in 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's like a 3-hour walk at least.
You
back
don't
to
know.
the
They don't
ropes.
know how time works.
Yeah, back up.
Time's a construct.
Okay.
So as we're walking,
Alright.
I kind of start telling them about what happened to me as when we got separated, how I was arrested, and how the cops were looking for us.
And that
Wonderful.
is going to pose some issues.
What happened to the dwarf?
He was also captured.
Mm,
Hmm. Oh no. Okay. Well, then we gotta. Oh no. What are we gonna do?
I do believe that is beyond our issue at this moment. We've done all we could do for him.
And as far as ourselves, we will plead our innocence and hope for the best.
Okay, maybe we should look for evidence again for the other guy, and then like if that doesn't work, I can like use money or something. To,
I mean,
like,
they
maybe
can't
have a
really
private
kill
bond.
us. They kind of need us for this whole Titan thing.
Yeah, but like the dwarf out.
Well, all things considered, I think we know roughly what probably happened.
Well, please explain it for us that are not as intelligent.
Well, when I inspected the
Hey.
body, the
I'm
moosh,
intelligent.
I should say, The
splat.
Yes, the splat. I could sense faint traces of magic. So clearly there's some sort of arcane interference regarding this. I think that
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was gonna hold on. I have
like how you're, by the way, 20 feet away, so you're like screaming at us.
I have
We're screaming back. Unless you
I
want to catch
can
back up.
tell what it was if we go back there. I just need I need
You just need your component
chalk.
pouch.
Talk.
Yeah.
I actually have a component pouch, so I may have some chalk in there. So I use a focus to cast. So
No, it's oh, you use it as focus?
I use my book as a focus.
Oh, okay. No, I want to ritual cast it, so I need something to draw like
Yeah, so I have a component pouch as well because
cool.
just comes with it. So I might have some chalk in it.
Make
Cool.
a D20
Okay.
roll for me, Milo.
Yeah.
See how lucky we get.
See how
'Cause
much I actually
You don't need the
prepared.
components for your spells necessarily, but you're, a wizard who carry things. Fortunately, you're a wizard who depends on writing a lot, so you have all kinds of writing utensils in there, including chalk.
Yeah, I also have magic ink, so I could probably just draw the rune. But
As
yeah.
you guys are traveling, you pass by the place where Milo and Wikyu came across that being earlier.
Just going to keep walking.
I look around. I get off the disc. Hello?
Hello?
I'm back for my stuff.
Your voice echoes to the cave with no voice returning.
I got you. Hold on. Not that one. Hello. Wait. Why didn't it work? Ah.
Shut up, your bird.
I can do it, I swear.
Hello? We're back.
We're back.
Man, your voice seems to change a lot when it echoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only your voice that echoes. That is really bizarre.
There we go. Hello.
No one seems to answer you. You don't see this guy anywhere.
Where are we in like a straight tunnel?
Yeah, vaguely.
And like I haven't seen anything obviously on the way through so far.
No, throughout the path there's like plenty of twists and turns and different things in there, but
Okay. Can I like look to see if I can find any like trace of like where they went maybe, or like see if they're hiding somewhere?
sure, you trying to like track him down or something?
Yeah.
Sure, survival check. Do some basic tracking skills. Yeah, you can see, there's been people through here, but it's a cave floor. It's not extremely well lit. You can't exactly see where. There's footprints both going, the path away from here and the path to here at the moment.
I bring
you
my
just
lights
figure that you
closer
didn't-
and I try and
You
look
didn't
into
cross this
the corner.
path, so if anything, you went the way that you guys are currently going.
Okay, I'm gonna like follow along, like where I think that he would go and have like my lights with me. See if I can find any trace of them,
All right.
like later down the hall.
As you all continue traveling, Anemone, you're a bird. You're fast.
Bird.
While they're all, taking a long route, step by step, hours pass. You find yourself at the initial drop that you went down. A couple ropes are
Nice.
brought down. Last time, you saw that Sparkelius threw a pickaxe down. You see like 4 or 5 different objects laying on the ground around that area now. Various bits of notes attached to them. But, you can't untie knots very well. You're a bird.
Bird.
So you just fly up to the top.
Bird.
As you're climbing, or as you're flying up, you see what appears to be Sparkelius near the very top. About 10 feet down, clinging onto a rope. No, you stop doing that right now. You stop that. That is a bad goat. Really, really bad goat. You fly up further and see Goat Meal chewing on the rope, holding up Sparkelius.
Okay. I guess I'm going to continue flying up next to Goat Meal.
You stop chewing on that thing right now. Ah, bird.
Don't kill our only and favorite NPC.
I guess as the bird, I'd kind of like fly in Goat Meal's face and try and get him to back up away from the rope. Flap my wings and stuff before I lay.
Continues chewing on the rope.
No. Okay, I will stand next to him then and de-goat myself.
Okay.
And cast animal. Speak with animals. Goat Meal, what are you doing?
I have to do this.
What do you mean you have to do it? We can't just let him die.
He told me to chew the rope. I'm gonna chew the rope.
What do you mean he told you to chew the rope?
That nice man.
What? Oh no,
Now, if you'll
Goat Meal.
excuse me, I
No,
got me
no,
some ropes to chew.
No, Goat Meal, no. I want to grab the rope and start pulling up, Sparkelius.
Make a strength check.
Oh God. Oh no. I'm
Meal
so
goes
sorry,
to jail.
Sparkelius.
Somebody help me! Goat
I'm
Meal's
trying.
trying to murder me!
I'm trying. I see that.
My
Just hold
goat's
on.
trying to kill me!
Oh no. Oh, that's a strength save. That's a strength save. Can I do that instead? I don't think it matters.
It doesn't.
Okay, I would like to cast enlarge reduce on Spark. Can I cast enlarge reduce on Sparkelius given how far he is?
You can see him. He's 10 feet away.
Okay, enlarge reduce, and I want to reduce his size so he's not as heavy.
Okay. As he shrinks to a smaller size, suddenly his hands are not gripping the same bit of the rope they were previously. He'll make a dexterity check to see if he can catch the rope.
I'm trying so hard.
Luckily, he manages. He's small. He
Okay.
doesn't have to hold a lot of weight. He finds grip on one of the rope, but you see him slip like 5-10
Hold
feet
on,
down
Sparkles. Okay,
What are you doing?
I'm trying to help you.
made me so small. What you going to do with it?
Okay, just hold on.
And the goat meal's
Just
trying to kill me.
I know, just keep holding on. Goat Meal
Days
is...
of my life, not including that
Listen,
Sunday. What the
listen,
fuck?
Goat Meal is charmed. I'm trying to help you. Just give me a second.
All right, well,
Um,
hurry up. That'll be nice.
Okay, just hold on. Okay, let me see what I have. What can I do?
The goat continues vigorously gnawing at the rope, attempting
Well,
to
I'm
learn.
holding on to it, but is he still just trying to...
He's still chewing, same spot.
Okay, I would like to try and pull him up again now that he's not as heavy.
Okay. Make a strength check with advantage, I'll give you.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. So Goat Meal continues chewing, and eventually the rope strains and snaps.
No!
You feel your grip loosen as you manage to dig deep and find some strength and pull up this at this point like 30-pound man. You slowly pulling up. Goat Meal begins to nudge at your leg.
Goat Meal, you better stop this.
Goat Meal begins to push at your back.
No, Goat Meal. I would like to try and cast Entangle. So
Would you like to hold on to the rope or use
Oh,
your hands
God.
to cast Entangle?
Yeah, you can't cast while holding.
can I like try and move away from Goat Meal?
Yeah, sure.
It's only 10 feet. It's a 30-pound man.
I'm just gonna desperately try and pull as quick as I can while dealing with Goat Meal and trying to move
Okay,
away
as
from
you
him.
move away from him, he takes an attack of opportunity
No,
against you.
I forgot about that.
You take 11 bludgeoning damage as he hits you for max.
Sus.
Oh boy.
Goat Meal, you have to stop this.
Come on, help me up. It's not the time. I just got
I'm trying. I'm gonna keep
Goatmeal growls at you.
Goats can growl.
Goatmeal.
It's weird.
I keep pulling. I'm gonna power through it, or at least try.
You see, the tiefling figure come stand next to you. What are you doing?
Oh, gosh. This is awkward. You must be a friend of Wick's.
Let go of the rope. Could you make a wisdom
say
save? As in your ear, you
Oh
hear,
God.
let go.
I tried to warn you.
You feel your fingers begin to loosen. The rope slips ever slightly. But you're not letting it go.
I'm not killing Sparkles. He's my friend, and you are not. I pull up, keep pulling up with
You see
every.
Sparkles reach a hand over the edge. A second hand
Come on,
comes
Sparkles!
up.
Come on, Sparkles! Get away from the hole! Get away!
He climbs up over the hole.
He gets farted back in by.
Goatmeal. Charge. And you see Goatmeal start charging at Sparkles at full pace. A goat standing taller than this man at the point begins charging at him at full pace. What do you do?
I would like to try now to use Entangle, now that I'm not pulling up Sparkles anymore.
Alright, could you roll an initiative just to see if you can beat him to the
God.
punch?
Yep. Oh,
You manage. You see
Wow.
Goatmeal charging with another natural 20.
3 you rolled so far, technically.
I'm
Goatmeal's
vibing.
charging. What do? You have the first action.
In a row.
I'm casting Entangle on Goatmeal to try and trap him where he is.
Okay. What kind of save does he have to make?
Strength. It looks
Okay.
like, yeah, strength.
As
Wow.
Goatmeal is charging, you know, the horns get ever closer to Sparkelius. Sparkelius puts his hands up in defense as vines spring up and wrap around Goatmeal, dragging him into the ground as he slides slightly, 5 feet before he hits Sparkelius. He is now bound by your entangle spell. Goatmeal, keep trying. I'm going to leave.
Good.
See Goatmeal straining and, you know, bleeding against these things, trying to chew his way out.
Sparkles, we have to get out of here. Whatever that thing just was, it charmed Goatmeal, and look, it's trying to get us to raise the Titan back, and it charmed Wick, and that stole all of the Wick stuff, and we have to get out of here. I'm hoping once we get out of the Titan, then it'll leave us alone.
You see Sparkelius start to slowly revert back to full size as you now concentrate on the entangle spell. Alright, well, I'm not leaving without Goatmeal. Something's wrong with him. He's sick. That man did
That's
something.
what I know, he's charmed. I don't want to leave without him either, but
What
we
about
can't.
the others? Are they dead?
No, Wick is charmed also. The others aren't dead, but
Oh, you
there's...
should have seen it. That guy, he came trying to whisper sweet nothings into my ear. I didn't
know.
let him have it. No,
Good.
I'm
didn't
way stronger
either.
than that in the mental capacity type of way, so I didn't let him happen to do that.
I
But then he
guess,
sees my oatmeal
actually.
and he sees that and goes like, hey. And then apparently Oatmeal, you know, didn't quite have it all up there and wasn't able to protect his mind like I
Well,
was.
I'm kind of proud of myself too, because I thought I would get charmed by that sort of thing, but I didn't. So,
Very
but
nice.
that's good for you and I. Do we have any way we can contain Goatmeal for the time being, just to get him out of here? I mean, I have a couple spells left. I can make him
I got
smaller,
some ropes,
but
but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it.
Oh,
At that
gosh.
moment, you see Goatmeal break free of the entangle
oh
spell.
no.
And just look at you guys staring goat-like daggers towards you.
Okay, would I know? I have other spells called like Beast Bond and that sort of thing. Would I know if like that would help me bond with like a charmed animal
You're
currently?
really not familiar with this type of
Okay.
situation. There's been a lot of situations where you befriend animals. Not any situation where you're befriending an animal that's
Right.
charmed to kill its master. Strangely.
Okay. Oh,
Average
Sparkles.
Tuesday.
Sparkles. How fast are you?
Oh, pretty fast.
Okay. Well, because Goatmeal, he's currently charmed, right? If we just run once he gets
We're
loose.
not faster than Goatmeal. You crazy?
Are you?
You seen that
well,
little thing's hooves move? Uh-oh.
Well, you said you were fast. I'm trying to make it work, but come on, you have to work with me here. If we can't contain him with ropes, what are we supposed to do?
At that moment, Goatmeal attempts to charge at Sparkelius.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Enlarge Reduce on Goatmeal and make him small. That's the only thing I can think to do right now.
All right. He charges directly at Sparkelius and manages to hit him. However, I believe his damage is reduced with his size. Is it by a D4? What's it by?
Reduce.
Yes.
Yeah, 1d4
Yeah.
less damage. I'll let you roll the d4 to see how much you reduce, because otherwise, Goatmeal is hitting with the force of 1,000 goats. All right. Goatmeal charges, dealing 11 now damage to Sparkelius. Oh, Goatmeal!
You need to start running. It's the only thing I can think to do.
Try to run, but he nearly done broke my leg.
I know, but I'll try and hold him back as much as I can.
All right, do your best. I'm gonna get going.
All
He
right.
disengages and takes off towards the exit of the cave.
Okay, so I think I have. I have
Never did
one.
I think this would be an enemy versus Goatmeal battle.
I know, for real. I have one spell slot remaining, so I'm gonna cast Entangle again, so I can hopefully hold back Goatmeal for at least a little bit.
Okay. I will say if you do cast Entangle, then Goatmeal will no longer be a reduced size.
Oh, right.
You can only concentrate on
Okay,
one spell at a time.
how big is he currently?
He is currently like kind of regular goat sized, if you imagine a goat. It's like-
You can concentrate on spells while in beast form, by the way.
I don't think she is.
I'm not currently. I was a bird. I do
No, I'm
have
saying,
one.
like, you have the
Yeah, if you
concentration
choose to
spell up
turn into
of
a,
it, and you can
creature,
turn
you should
into
be
like a
able to
bird or
continue.
something and go high.
Right.
Yeah, you can turn into a bird now and fly away, and he
And
would
like
not
still
grow back.
be thinking about the spell.
That's not gonna help me though, because Goatmeal is.
It would help you. It would not help Sparkelius.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep Sparkelius safe as well.
I'm thinking you could make that could like distract
Yeah,
him
By
or
chance,
have
do
more
you
hit points.
yeah.
Do you have a red cape and or a red blanket of some form?
Wow.
Perhaps a hat that you could wear.
Um.
and
Do
a
you have a
little
very
mustache.
rare magical item that can
You
help
know
teleport?
Spanish.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Whilst I still have the enlarge reduce thing going on,
Mhm. You pull out a cape and yell, Cabro! Cabro!
no,
No?
I would like to use my wild shape and turn into a bear.
Okay.
Just like a normal, like, grizzly bear looking boy. Probably like a brown bear, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. So yeah, you have the smaller goat before you. You turn into a bear. What's this bear look like?
Pretty gnarly looking brown bear boy. Typical one you'd see in the woods anywhere. I guess a decent sized bear, but nothing like super special. Not like a lightning bear, you know.
Mhm.
But fluffy. Definitely
Does it have
fluffy.
your red color?
No. It's very specifically like doesn't look like it would be anemone at all. It's just standard brown bear. Okay. After I turn into said bear, I would like to go after Goatmeal
Okay.
and try and pick him up with my mouth. Gently, but firmly enough to hold on
As
to
a
him.
mother bear would pick up their cub.
Yes. By the scruff of the neck.
Make a strength roll against Goatmeal.
I hope I have better strength as a bear.
You do, in fact. Let me give you a bear to have the strength.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see. What type of bear would you be?
Brown bear.
I can give you a black bear, I believe.
Sure, that's close enough. There's different
Yes.
colors.
No, you can do a brown bear, actually.
Is a
Oh.
Pepsi okay?
No, Diet Coke. Diet Coke only. People who like Pepsi over Coke scare me. Anyways.
Hi.
I also only drink
I mean,
diet.
You're from the south.
Thank
You don't
you.
count.
I don't drink soda.
Valid.
Better than I am.
I
Can't do
love
it.
Diet Coke.
Okay, you should now have access to a bear.
Brown bear. I see.
Well, bears.
Okay. Oh boy.
Don't lose.
Do I just click this?
Yep.
Oh wow, that helped so much.
Very much. So.
Nice.
All right,
Plus
goat
4.
meal. I
Alright,
can't
goat
use the
meal's
point
going-
of inspiration if I already did
No,
the
you
roll,
have to call
can
out
I? All right.
beforehand.
I'm trying to keep
Goat
that
Meal's
in
gonna
mind.
try to break free with, pretty good strength of his own. But I believe it's at disadvantage because he is.
Excuse me, he's a goat.
It is disadvantage.
He
Yes.
is
So,
technically a giant.
You
How
managed to hold on
disadvantage?
to him.
Well, he's a giant and reduced sized goat because
So
I
he's
still
a
have him
goat.
reduced.
He's a goat.
Yes, he's a goat.
He's a very
Disadvantage.
much regular goat.
But I grabbed him anyway. It doesn't matter.
As Sparkelius runs and limps off into the distance, a bear grabs onto what seems to be his goat when he was a child and grabs it by the scruff of its neck, holding it up.
That was the size of goat meal as a child. Oh my god, I feel bad for the mother.
Not a baby, but
Does Sparkelius see this?
just a glimpse of it, yeah. And just
Okay.
keeps on running.
Okay, I'm glad. I was worried he was gonna turn around and be like, "No, my goat."
Well, to be fair, he did try and kill him about 30 seconds ago.
I know, but he loves goat meal, as he should. All right, with goat meal in my mouth, I would like to start walking out of the cave.
Okay. He's gonna continue to thrash and resist against you, but you hold on with every force of your bear-like grip.
I'm just hoping that eventually, once I get some distance, goat meal doesn't want to kill him anymore, but that's probably not the case.
Okay. You continue outside of the cave. Meanwhile, rest of the group, you don't know any of this is going on. How y'all doing?
I need a
We just
nap.
we hit the opening and there's just one rope there now. The other one's just there. It's just like,
I'm searching until we get to the body, and then I'm gonna do something.
Yeah. So,
I mean, we're just
hours
walking.
pass, distance is crossed. You pass by a few of the other spots where you placed up rods, the previous day, and they seem to still be there, thankfully. But aside from that, normal sights, as normal as this cave can be. Sparks of lightning everywhere, lightning bats fluttering across the ceiling. You see a couple stalactites move, but none attack you. And you manage to
Hello?
find your way to the hole. You see a coiled rope added to the collection of burnt up coiled ropes on the ground, as only one now freely hangs and dangles from the surface above.
well, that is a problem, I think. It is going to be one rope for the lot of us.
Hello.
For about, what is it? Somewhere roughly in the range of 2,400 feet up.
So, Maro, if you climb up, we can all just float on your disc and go up.
Oh! The levitate spell. The levitate spell is a thing that I can use, but I'm not sure we will make it up in time.
I need to check the body.
Oh, yes,
Can I
that
talk?
is. Yes, I give them the chalk that I got,
Okay. You have the chalk.
Okay.
What do you do?
and then they give it to
I
the guy.
start to ritual cast detect magic, so I'm going to draw out necessary runes. I'm gonna in a circle. I'm gonna draw out all the runes of the different schools of magic,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna connect them, and then add little flowers on the outside, just for flair. And I'm going to cast detect magic. It takes. I think ritual casting takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
so-
2 minutes.
What's everyone else doing meanwhile?
Probably watching.
Waiting patiently?
Yeah.
Anything from Rex or Shydock?
Anything you want to talk about?
You would see Shadow kind of like focusing on the runes a little bit, kind of interested about them, but not like saying anything.
I'd probably ask Milo why this person was interested in my faith, of all things. Like, why does it matter?
To be entirely honest with you, I'm not a very religious person, as you could have probably guessed. And I do not know who the Radiant is. I spent far too long in the academy. Surprising that I would not know anything about religion, spending so much time in a magical academy. Regardless, is the point. I do not have a very good answer for you. I could probably hazard a few guesses, but
Milo, can you make me a history check?
Yes, if I can find my sheet.
You can.
You can do it. I believe.
Yeah, as you continue to say it, you can't think of any like thing that goes like by the Radiant alone. But you have also heard of the legendary hero Augustus the Radiant, who, slain one of the Titans, the Fire Titan, single-handedly. Or so the tales say. But that was
Is it
1,000-something years ago.
Yes, is it possible? Is it you said the Radiant was some kind of big hero, correct? Very
He was a
important.
hero of sorts, or so the legend says.
Is it entirely possible that the hero of the Radiant is Augustus? Is his name? He slayed one of the Titans, no?
I have kind of like a awkward, like kind of angry look. Yes, that's what I've been told, or so the books say.
I'm gonna say negative charisma. I absolutely don't notice it. Don't know. Don't care.
Yes, he was known to slay the Fire Titan.
Ah, yes. Then I do know who they are talking about. Which then would make it a lot more interesting as why they were so interested in the Radiant. It is possible that the Radiant maybe, I mean, it was thousands of years ago, so I have to assume they are dead, but it's legendary heroes, they can be around for God knows how long. For gods know how long.
They're around as long as their tail exists.
That is a good way to put it, frankly. So, I mean, do you have any idea as to why they might be interested, other than the fact that they are somebody who's so related to the Titans?
Well, the only thing I could think of is since that religion forms around the person who's slain Titans, we're
Yes.
currently in a Titan.
Yes, that is true.
My thought process is maybe they're interested in me for the religion reasons that I could be a threat. But that's the only thing I could think of, since if I worship someone who, killed a Titan, and this person seems to be wanting the Titan back, then that could cause an issue. But that's all I could think of.
I wonder if it is possible that were you someone that was so interested in the hero that maybe you would have been immune thanks to the protections of the religion. There's the charmings and the commanding magics that this creature wields, which would have made you a formidable foe for them, for sure.
Well, like I said, I heard the story a lot when I was a child. My parents used to speak about it all the time, let alone the tribe. But that's all I really cared for. Hearing it every other day was enough. I'd rather not really talk too much about it. My fate belongs with Celestia, or so I believe. I guess. As long as it helps me out, that's all that matters.
Fair enough. I think that is maybe something that we should talk about as a group when we get up there. This radiant creature being named so perfectly from the creature itself has to have some value of importance.
I'm sure it does.
Would like to hear the stories that your parents told you and the tribe says you are from.
No, that definitely strikes a nerve.
Again, negative charisma. No, keep going.
Definitely see the sternness on Rex's face as he mentions he wants to know more.
Yeah. Nope, no notice.
Yeah, no.
It is possible that maybe we should look a bit more into this hero because, again, being named by name from the creature would seem to me that it might strike fear in its existence. I don't know exactly what it is.
Maybe.
It managed to change its eyes to share mine, so it could be some kind of. Oh, I don't know. Could be anything. At first, I had some ideas, and now I do not think those ideas are as true as I once thought they were. So, anyways, what is how are we looking at with say detecting magics?
Almost done.
As you
And then-
complete the ritual casting of the spell, it's very obvious to you that, as you may have expected, lingering magic on this several pieces of corpse appears to be enchantment magic.
Didn't I know that too?
I
Remember.
think it was enchanted.
Well,
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Well,
So you would know it to be similar in line with all the charm and suggestion magic that you're all threatened by
yes.
right now.
That would line up very well. It seems we have an existence, a culprit, and a possible action. Whether this one was the one that was charmed to, I don't know, maybe jump off the edge, or if it was one of his, the man that would, well, he's now dead. Timmy, which is, he was the one who was told to cut the rope and drop him to his doom. Or maybe this is a mixture of both. The exact story we don't know, but the reason and the culprit we have.
Can
So,
you all make a Arcana check? Anyone who knows anything about charm magic.
I mean, I'm a
or
wizard,
enchantment
so
magic. Yeah, and, it could be really any of you, so feel free.
Say I'm proficient in Arcana.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
Yeah.
rolls
Yeah,
of
but I
one
got a nat
and a
one
20.
it's a
Milo,
7.
as you're saying all this, you think, but if they're under the charm, then he can't be really told to, like, kill themselves. And, like, almost all the spells you know.
Yes, command would not be like that. The suggestion would not be like that. I'm not even not too sure about the dominate minding spells or the dominate creatures. So it's, I'm not sure exactly. I assume charms means that they can be told to kill someone else. So maybe that was it. Maybe it is possible. Here, it is possible that he was told to kill Timmy. Timmy fought back and won the duel, and he fell to his doom. And that will line up with Timmy's story.
Or Timmy just.
Or Timmy just
So-
killed him. But I don't think that is entirely true. It does not explain the tons of Titan glass that was found in his home. But I think there's a lot more going on here than we understand at face value. Now,
I want my stuff back. I'm hungry.
I would give you food, but again,
I
have
tossed her
also-
one of my rations.
I still want my trinkets.
We'll get him back, I promise you.
Yes.
But we haven't seen them yet. He's not here.
Well,
And when we do see him, we have to ask. We know what to ask him first.
well, based off everything here, I'd rather not.
Well, something tells me that they will be fine with giving back is the things that are not important to them. Like the trinkets and the food. Well, the food maybe not, but the trinkets at least for sure. But the
If we
rods
don't, it's gonna
and
be
food.
really expensive to try and get all that back, and I don't have a lot. I don't have any money on me now.
Currently, I'm also not sure if I should have any money. I'm going to assume no.
I mean, I
So-
have like some like stuff, but like just what's ever on my belts.
It's possible you may have to pull a few strings and favors for replacements. But
But we couldn't even get this job done. What do you think? They're gonna like fire us.
well,
or
technically,
worse.
the job is not failed or completed. We are returning or
We're
retreating.
retreating. You think
develop-
Anemone's gonna want to come back here? No.
Yes, this is very possible. Do not.
If we leave we're giving up on the job because we know what's going on, and you guys say that this person's dangerous, and if they are, then we're never gonna come back. And then the job's done.
I don't think we have a choice whether or not we should come back or not.
I just don't know. You know, I don't know if like the guild or whatever is gonna look at us as if we're like deserters and kill us. I don't want that. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Yes, yeah. I mean, frankly, neither do I. Rex, Shadow, what is your opinions? Please, I'm unsure.
Well, we have two options. We either go back, resupply, and attempt to come back, or we put our tail between our legs and go home with the threat of the Titans causing more issues. Or there could even be a third option where we stay right now and try to finish this job with whatever weirdo is walking around.
Well,
So, hear me out. Are they going to come down here and fact check that we put all the things in?
I do not know.
I mean,
We
if
could
the
just
Titan
tell them,
rises-
yeah, we come back for the next wave and to put them back to resupply the whole stuff. But it gives us an excuse to stay in town for a couple days to get what we need and get information that we need without raising suspicion of why are we not in the Titan.
I mean, you could say we also ran out of food. We needed to get more food. Or we are running low. But that is lying.
I mean, I don't see telling the truth as much of an option right now.
Well,
Hey, there's a spirit of the Titan in there that wants to
I don't know.
tell us
what
all
it
how to
is.
kill ourselves.
Well, I don't think the Titan is telling us. They never give us any harmful commands. Inherently harmful, at least.
Speak for yourself.
Oh,
I was told to jump from the top of this thing.
Well, that changes a whole lot.
You
At the
did-
time, I thought it was Sparkelius telling me, but this makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
Mhm.
You are entirely positive that Timmy is dead, correct?
He got captured. I can only assume they picked up where they left off. You know, they seem pretty adamant about killing him that night.
Wait, you didn't say that.
He's fine. Don't worry about him.
I
Is it-
understand you might have your thoughts about me, but I'm not stupid.
Then is it? I may be absolutely insane here, but is it entirely out of the question that Timmy, the one we saved, is the real culprit here?
Are you saying Timmy's working with the guy who's mind controlling people?
I am saying it is possible that Timmy is working with them, but Timmy is him. Although he said he could never leave. But that might have been a lie. He's not exactly good at telling the truth, I don't think.
So
There are so many possibilities.
why? But why would? I feel like the motives are different
Mm.
because this person, you're saying their motive is to like resurrect potentially the Titan, but Timmy is being framed for murder and stealing a bunch of Titan glass.
Hmm.
Why would the person trying to resurrect the Titan need a bunch of glass made by the Titan?
Is it not more realistic that this person told Timmy to steal it?
That's why I'm trying to like debunk the like Timmy is them.
No,
I
that is a
don't
fair
see
point.
Timmy being the tiefling.
That is fair. That's a good point. But where are all these things interconnected? There's just so much.
Let's head back up, and hopefully Timmy hasn't been executed yet.
Did I, when talking, can I try and recall if I got any sort of like, I don't have like, there's like a trait or whatever, but I don't have it, but I was wondering if I could get like if I knew if they were Fae or not, like, because they looked tiefling, but then they were like, oh, I'm like you, and I'm not a tiefling.
Sure. Make a Arcana check.
Technically, Eldrin are also Fey creatures.
Who?
They-
Tiefling?
Didn't seem Fey in nature.
Yeah.
They had, Fey components on them, such as the eyes of Milo, but
Mm-hmm.
seemed generally fiendish in nature.
Okay.
Oh.
Just trying to get a vibe if they were like, when they said I'm like you, if they like meant it.
Oh. Actually, I am Fey. Would I have noticed anything specific?
So am I.
Nothing
Okay.
different than that.
All right.
There's like I don't know if it's like a channel of divinity or something like that, that like you can sense Fae, fiend, undead, yada yada yada.
Yeah, there's something like that with like
Oh.
paladins, clerics,
Paladins
or
have that.
rangers.
Yeah, our rangers
Yeah.
have favorite enemy as well.
Blood hunters.
Blood hunters can probably do something like that.
Yeah.
Bloodhunters also have favorite enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So unless Rex has like detect good and evil, I think that's the only thing that would do it.
Channel divinity.
I have channel divinity. But,
What is
Well,
channel divinity?
If your
Well,
particular
what did your
channel
channel
divinity
divinity-
specifically says that it lists these things, by all means, it's just
Ask your
Channel
god
divinity is
what
also
to do.
60 feet.
Roll a 3.
Divine intervention.
That's what
Madam.
divine intervention.
yeah. I don't think you got that off going for your Rex, unfortunately.
Dang.
Doesn't look like it now.
Okay, how do we get out of here then? How do we find this guy so I can get my stuff back?
It could be anywhere.
I scream as loud as I possibly can. Hello!
Hello! Hello! Echoes through the cave. Some bats stir in the distance, but nothing.
You're a real A-hat, you know that? How am I supposed to trust you when you don't give me trust, huh? I thought you wanted to be friends.
No response.
I don't think he's here right now.
I'm just venting.
Well, I'm going to be entirely honest. I don't think I can cast levitate on one of us. I think Tenta's floating disc should follow me as well with someone on it. And then 2 people on the rope so we don't overload its weight.
Well, I will say I have a 7 strength score, so I'm not climbing any rope.
I have
It's a weird
0.
statement to say to your adventuring companion.
Oh,
So
looks
if I
like-
had to rate my strength on a rating of 1 to 20, it's a 7.
If I had to do a number of pull-ups, it'd probably be about 7. Out of the 20 I possibly could do.
Oh, since I'm the heaviest, it's looking like the rope is more likely.
Heaviest. I feel like levitate would be better for you.
Well,
I have a 10
everyone
strength.
else has.
Levitating on you with tensors floating there, following 20
Okay.
feet behind you, may be the best shot.
Hold on.
I'm
I
not
have a
sure I can get
thing.
up there even in 10 minutes at 60 feet a minute. That's still 60 feet a second.
I
I'm sorry.
can-
Never mind. I definitely could get up. Yeah, just kidding.
I can create... Oh no, I can create a set of artisan's tools. Never mind.
How much can tensors?
Because you currently
lift?
don't have
500.
any of your artisan's tools.
Okay, so let's start looking at weights, everybody.
I assume maybe 2 people.
I think
I'm-
up to 3
I'm
people
150.
can sit on that. We did the math earlier.
Yeah.
when
Oh,
we
yeah.
had
Rex,
to.
how much do you weigh?
I weigh.
Aside from
I
Rex,
believe.
you're light.
Yeah, I'm 220.
So that puts us up to 400-ish, a little shy of 400.
What you are
Wix,
150?
yeah, so we're 30 shy of 400, so 370.
Like 370, yeah.
All right, Wix, what's the verdict?
How
Do
heavy
we-
am I?
Yeah,
I'm
how?
gonna stack everyone on the tensors, and I'm flying up Superman style.
With my stuff. Oh, I don't have stuff. So
Less than 130 is what we're looking for.
120
Hey,
You're kidding.
we're off. Also, we can make.
with my stuff.
yeah.
I'd be 204.
Shh, we don't talk about stuff.
Can I hold on.
Oh wait,
a
are we
minute.
including the amount of crap we carry too?
Oh, if we're carrying crap, then I'm way
Would
over.
I have my thieves' tool at the very least?
I'm gonna say your tools were in the bag.
Okay.
Weapons would be like holstered on your body.
Cool. So I have.
I will say
Okay.
your thing lists that you have a leather pouch, a belt pouch. So feel free to name a couple things that'll be in there, but you can't name a lot that it's in there.
Oh, did you mark off all the things that I don't
Yes,
have?
I clicked off
Thank
all
you.
your items.
Thank you.
You probably
I was wondering
don't
why
have.
they were all grayed out.
Yep.
Okay.
Did the evil dungeon master task of ripping up your items. So
Oh man. We're stacking everyone on the
pouch.
tensors.
So Michael,
Just to make sure, both those spells are not
To
concentration.
answer
yes,
your
that's what I
question,
needed to-
tensors is not concentration.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sick.
I
Okay.
already checked. It just says duration 1 hour.
Then get to being a Superman.
So I have a question. If we're including stuff we're carrying, or is it just our own weight?
The disc is also holding
Technically.
the stuff you're carrying. So
Yeah. So let's
So
add another
we-
104
we
pounds
take-
on me.
How much can I carry
Milo
while
takes
levitating?
2 trips. Milo takes 2 trips.
I don't have
This
enough.
is the
to
I
dumbest
would be
reason we have to do encumberment
325 pounds with all of my stuff that I'm
No,
carrying.
I only have 11 pounds on me. Can I carry
have
104 pounds?
what's your strength?
10? Higher than his.
You might be able to carry 100 pounds. Don't make me look up encumberment rules. Come on. I'll say 2 of you
mean-
can easily float on the disc, but not all 3 of you with all the stuff.
Yeah.
How
so I
about-
can
can we-
climb. I don't mind climbing because I have the second highest strength out of all of us. I'm pretty sure.
The fact that
The
you get the
question
second highest
is,
scares
wait a
me.
minute.
Plus, you see my hands. Look at those big ass
Bell
hands.
ends if everything on the disc falls to the ground. And
Big
Wait,
meaty
wait,
claw.
if you move more than 20 feet, it doesn't say that I can't cast 2 tensors floating discs.
Are they both concentration?
No,
Neither are.
neither of them are concentration.
If you got the spell slots for it, yeah.
I have the spell slots for it.
I would like my own disc, please.
I
Cast
have
3.
enough spell slots to get 3 tensors floating discs.
Don't do that. Save your spell slots.
You can
Of
ritual
course.
cast it.
I can also ritual cast it, which means I can do it instantly.
Ritual cast and not concentration. I'm just checking all the details right now.
Alright,
Guys,
Tensor's
we
floating
can do
disc.
this.
Oh yeah, because you don't ritual casting. You don't use spell slots. Yeah, let's everyone get their own.
Yeah,
disc.
yeah, yeah. Everyone gets their own disc. We're good.
We spent 40 minutes.
No, I can do.
You can ritual cast all 3 at once, even.
I can ritual cast instantly because of
Oh,
my
shoot,
subclass.
Okay. Yeah, let's just
So it's
There's gotta be a loophole here. Hold on. There's gotta be
I
something
feel
stopping
like-
that.
let him have one.
Oh gosh.
I think it's. Hold on, let me tell you exactly what it is. With was it awakened. When you cast a religious spell as a ritual, you can use the spell's normal casting time rather than adding 10 minutes to it. I can only do this once though.
Okay, so one would
Oh.
be ritual, the other would be spell slot.
So looking it up online,
Yes.
it says, I quote, "As long as you have the required components and time to do so, then yes, get that loot with them discs."
The loot being your party members, hey, fair enough.
It's amazing.
Gotta love
I'm
the
so-
internet trolls sometimes. Get that loot with them discs.
I knew. I looked at the spells. Like I've taken mostly damaging
How
spells
long
because I
does
need to
it
vary. An
It
hour
lasts 1 hour.
Okay, so 2 of them.
would
Well,
last
Depending on
1
levitate
hour.
only lasts 10 minutes anyway.
But I'm
Well,
also
what
flying
I-
really quickly.
It's
What I'm
60 feet
thinking
in
is you-
action. I think you can.
60
move
feet is an action, which is what 6 seconds.
I'm sorry. No, you can only move vertically 20 feet per action.
20 is it's 20 feet in action, so it's still
Yeah.
6 seconds.
So it's
How many?
200
200
feet,
feet
per
in a
minute.
minute. I can move 2,000.
Yes.
Okay,
Which,
hold on,
funny
hold on, hold
enough,
on.
is a little over your estimation of how high this thing was from earlier.
Okay,
So theoretically, if you get the 3 discs out in 50 minutes and then you levitate for 10, the math is there.
I was gonna say, so you
No,
have
no,
one you
because I can ritual cast instant,
one,
and then one I
yeah,
can
yeah.
instant cast with a spell. So they're just there.
you can cast. Hold on. You can ritual cast instantly once per day,
Once per long rest.
once per long rest. So you can have one instantly, and then you can have 1 to 2 more within
20
10
minutes.
to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So then you'd only have 40 minutes. We'd have 40 minutes to get to the top.
But I only have 10 minutes of levitate anyways,
So you have to get up to the top in 10 minutes.
which I can get up to the top because we know it's
Okay.
roughly about 1,800 feet, and within 10 minutes I can get 2,000 feet.
So how many discs are you making? 2 or 3?
We only need 2. 2 is 1,000 pounds of disc carrying weight.
Rex gets his own, and then
Rex gets his
Tyler
own.
and I got one because
I'm
And then
a
you
big
two.
boy.
I doubt you two combined are over 500 pounds.
No, I'm 120.
And that's with your
One-
equipped stuff? With your inventory as well? Because don't worry, don't forget,
175.
I'm at like 250, so we're fine.
176.
Okay, so as long as you're both not 251, then we're good.
No, you guys easily, yeah, for 2 discs, you fit the weight requirements.
Okay. So then...
Huzzah.
I mean, I guess I'll ritual cast the first one normally.
Oh yeah, and then.
And then
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
do
yeah.
the other one as well.
As the characters debate
Boop, boop.
how possible this is going to be, you know, the amount of combinations of magic they're going to need to see. As the audience, we all see the empty hole of the pit. As Milo rises upwards in a reverse Mary Poppins thing, with upside down balloons of his party members trailing underneath him on little discs. In fact, the sleigh is pulling the reindeer, not the reindeer pulling the sleigh in this case. Or, in fact, Milo is the weirdest looking Rudolph we've ever seen pulling 3 Santas. You rise up through the pit as a party
This is
before
the
the
most
spell.
majestic way to rise ever.
This really strange wizard has effectively used a lot of spells, but been able to make the entire party fly.
I created elevator.
And you all managed to get to the top of this pit.
Yay.
Wonderful. All right, that's 0 level 1 spell slots not used and 1 level 2 for
All
that
right.
entire existence.
You know?
Is
was
is
D&D.
Anemone also just waiting there and then they see
Yeah,
this
like,
majestic
mid-fight.
version?
No, she took goatmeal
She's
out
gone.
of the cave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I
Dang.
wanted to get out of the cave just so number one, hopefully I could get away from get goatmeal away from like the charmed radius. I don't even know if that's a thing. And number 2, just so I don't get charmed myself. So I'm gone. I might be waiting at the entrance of the cave though.
Yeah, we cut back to Goatmeal and Anemone. You get to the entrance of the cave, dragging Goatmeal out. Eventually, Goatmeal breaks from your grasp, looks around, doesn't see Sparkelius anywhere. Just keeps looking around. I'm sorry. He's still small. Which, ironically, people making goat noises as tiny goats sound like people making dolphin noises. Whoops.
True.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright, so can I still talk to him, or is that gone
I don't
away.
think that's concentration. If you want to drop the spell in chat real quick, we can know for sure.
Would I have to cast it? Okay, never mind. Speak with animals.
It is not concentration, but I will say 10 minutes have passed.
Alright, I don't have any more slots remaining either. So I kind of can't talk to him. Does he look like he's about to take off in which direction?
Not particularly. He's just looking around.
Okay. I would like to de-goat myself.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, sorry, debear myself.
Yep.
Take out a rope and try and wrap it around his neck just so I can like lead him.
Make an
Oh my
animal
God.
handling check.
Animal handling.
Yeah, so as you bring forward a rope, you gently approach Goatmeal, fasten it into a little harness around his neck. He doesn't seem to resist. Seems like he's gone through this process 100 times before. Nothing weird. You're not the person he's apparently ordered to kill.
All right, Goatmeal. That was an adventure. You and I are going to wait right here for my friends. Hopefully they are currently on their way, and we're going to try and keep you far away from someone I'm not going to say the name of. We'll just say Sparkles. I know you were charmed and everything, but it kind of hurt my feelings that you tried to push me into a hole almost. And I took some damage. I don't feel that great. So I take out one of my rations of rice or whatever it is and start munching, maybe offering some to Goatmeal.
I'll happily take some. A few
We're
hours
just
pass.
vibing.
Where it was, of course, a dark and stormy night, as it tends to be in this land. You see the faint glow of what may be a sun rising past the clouds, past the storms. The sky still gloomy, but a subtle orange creeps through the cracks of clouds. As you see Milo walk out of the cave, straight out the Titan's crack. Trailing behind Milo, two floating discs with the rest of your party in tow. You all see Anemone sitting on a nice hill, damp mist falling through the air, and Goatmeal's chilling right there.
Hi.
We've made it.
Hello. We had an adventure. Goatmeal tried to kill Sparkelius, and then he kind of tried to kill me. And he's still currently charmed, so I have him on a rope. But I saved Sparkelius.
Where is he?
He ran probably home because Goatmeal still wants to kill him, I think. Goatmeal was also much bigger than he currently is now, but I reduced his size.
At this point, Goatmeal has reverted back to his
Has he?
regular size.
Is he still just chilling with me, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
You had to loosen the rope for a moment, when he did revert
Fair.
back to a larger size, but it wasn't too difficult for the both of you.
So as the plot thickens, I suppose. This creature can command other creatures that it cannot understand, or maybe it can understand them. We don't know. He's only spoken to us. When he speaks, is it definitely in common, or is it like...
It is in common.
Okay. Okay, well, he spoke to us in common, so...
We think the guy that was killed was like Timmy did it. Anemone.
That would make sense.
Obviously not by his own volition, apparently.
Are you
But-
still charmed?
I still feel the same.
Fair enough. I'm just glad you guys are out of there. I still want to complete the mission, but I feel like we need to get more knowledge about what exactly is going on here.
Preparation is going to be important. We will need to help retrieve some missing items. And
Or buy new ones.
there's just this one way to replace them. Yes. And then chalk up a better plan for trying to combat this creature. Fortunately, I do not know any magics to help combat charming. It's probably more up Rex's alley in terms of that. Sure. Suppose we should return for now, find a nice warm bed, some warm food, and try to prepare a little bit better this time instead of just running in with like chickens with our heads cut off.
Yeah.
Could you each make a perception check for me?
Oh no.
As you can see, the air is a little clearer than it was when you first went into the cave. The sky is a little lighter. You can see the gleams of, partial sunlight reflecting across the ocean, what would appear in the distance. And Shida, Quick, Melodious, you all see in the distance as the light reflects on the water, a small boat slowly makes its way out to sea, seemingly from the direction of where the town was, as it just slowly and surely sails into the distance towards the horizon.
Wonder where they're going.
I think they are going to a place that one cannot return.
And that is where this session shall come to an end.
Holy session.
This was D&D, everybody.
You know something.
That was a lot. I need a nap.
Xylo and his dang psychic stories.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
congratulations, Michael, on playing a wizard.
Yeah, I did the wizard thing.
I'm so glad you didn't die now.
Oh man,
Yeah, me
imagine if I was
too.
dead.
That was
How do we
that
get
was
out of here?
Man,
Yeah,
it's if
literally.
only we had a live wizard who
Oh,
could cast
gosh.
levitate in many tensors like this.
That was incredible.
Oh
gosh.
my! I looked at those like, okay, if tensors isn't concentration, this could be so busted.
It's great.
Here's the thing. If I could borrow someone's tools, like if they had like thieves' tools, I could borrow them and I could make myself a set of artificer's tools, which means I could cast most of my spells at that point. But I could also like try and like, I don't know, fashion something that we can like could have climbed with. But
True.
that's what I was
There's-
like looking at. Was
There's
like,
anytime there's options that can work.
Mm-hmm. Wizards sometimes
Mhm.
tend to make things a little bit.
Yeah, it was a very wizard thing for you to do, but it was good. I'm sure there's
Very
some
good.
very interesting
Fireball!
artificer things we'll get to in the future as well.
Man, wait till I learn Fireball and I can change its element type.
I got a fire disc now.
Necrotic Ball.
Oh,
Oh,
no, Tensor's disc! I made it a
God.
fire disc! Whoops, sorry guys.
Just run that into all your enemies.
Tensor's burning circle.
oh god.
Yep.
Why
Thank you
is my
for
butt getting
thank you
wet?
for living as well, Milo, because
Oh my god.
That and that 20
That
was
was
crazy.
beautiful.
that
couldn't have
I
been
couldn't have
more
asked you for
perfect.
better roles in that situation. It was
I
funny,
was-
like I mentioned aside before this. Hey, I'm gonna key you in real quick, so if you can add to it a little bit, that'd be great. And he was like, yeah, but what if he just rolls 3 fails? What if he rolls a 1 and then gets to that? We won't get to that. And I'm like, things will be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be
I'll,
great.
I'll take the risk.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's all gonna work out.
And like
you
I
for
did like
hitting
some
the-
test rolls. I was like, do I just roll his death saves so I can see what happens ahead of time? One of the ones I rolled was a 20, so I was like, what if he does just pop up?
My God.
So I was ready for every scenario except you just failing and dying.
All we
Thankfully,
had to
that didn't
do-
happen.
I just had to roll 2 fails so I could get kidney punched with trauma, and then come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
fun
what happens
drama.
when you're like dying, right?
When you're dying, like you're just like, you remember all those bad things that happened to you? Now you're going to remember them.
Yeah, your entire life flashes before your eyes.
Just the
Simple.
bad things, though, not the good
Yeah.
things.
just this one part.
And
Especially one
stuff that
part.
hasn't happened yet.
You know that life-changing moment that ruined everything for you? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Remember that
We're
before
gonna
you die.
we're gonna have you go through it again.
Like 4 more times.
Yeah.
It's just on
You
replay.
will- yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, big ups to Anemone for
God.
saving Sparkelius out here.
Yeah, that was
If
insane.
you guys didn't notice, I did like a random roll just in the middle and just got a natural 20 out of nowhere. That was Sparkelius resisting the influence.
Oh,
perfectly.
nice.
Then someone said goat meal, and I was like, oh yeah. Rolled for goat meal.
That's why you went, oh yeah, and then it rolled a 5.
Mhm.
Your goat meal has no idea. No clue.
So that was all
Also-
good.
Meal.
Thanks for lying about his noodle arms. Plus 7
Yeah.
strength.
Wow, it's like he's lied to you guys before.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's
trust
like
them
his whole thing
personally.
is lying.
I asked and he just didn't answer. Like I was like, "Oh, do you like noodle arms or something?" And he was just like, like he didn't say anything.
To be fair, he also literally did say, I don't use magic. I don't have that kind of magic. And then just to use the magic.
He did use magic.
And then underneath whatever he's wearing, he is just chiseled.
I don't have magic, he says as he's casting spells left and right.
Oh, I don't have magic.
I'm his
Oh, my
friend,
face
I
looks
just
like yours
believe him.
now, just by the way. No reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
trusted him completely.
It's good fun.
Oh, my God.
So, hopefully we'll get to see what comes of all of that as you guys continue next week. Wednesday, 6 p.m. EST. Is everyone good to play again, I'm assuming?
Awesome.
I'm
will
actually
make
scheduled to be
time.
sick on that day.
Well, you'll be here.
I mean, I guess that works.
If you can't watch it live, you
Mhm.
can watch it on the Dyson Fire YouTube channel on Friday.
Fridays at 5:59.
Maybe
PM.
you're watching it there right now.
It's a weird
Metagaming.
call outside. I did totally, didn't have it like scheduled ahead of time, so hit just upload. It's 5:59. It'll probably process.
Yep.
By 6. Wow. Okay, timestamps on me. Crazy. Fair enough.
The only reason I kept track of what time it was because you specifically said I'm posting it at 6 o'clock to keep a schedule going.
And
Great.
even if you were here live, go back through the video, watch it, and make fan art and fan theories.
My God, this episode could have
I
such
want to
good
hear
fan art.
theories.
If I
This
don't
episode
see at
could
least
have
3 of us
amazing
floating
fan
up
art.
with the disc, I'm gonna be upset.
Xylo gave you, in this the first 20 minutes, like 3 amazing scenes of fan art. And then the entire rest of the 3 hours also has amazing scenes of fan art.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It was
Lasting
a
my
good
leg off.
episode.
Blasting your leg,
The standoff between us.
the standoff, then flying up the hole, Anemone saving Sparkelius,
Anemone
bear,
in front of
bear mom.
Rex, being like,
Yep. The Anemone and Rex eating. Tridoc shooting stalagmites. I'm just telling you guys to make things. And this is all of
Yeah.
your ideas. Go for it. Do it. I'm
Shyduck
commanding
watching
you.
me do the things, being like, hmm.
Augustus getting angry at Milo for talking about things.
But Milo being like, huh. I wonder
Huh.
why his face
You have,
has
like, the
changed. He's
anime-
probably happy.
My negative
Anime, like,
charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just always grumpy looking.
Show
isn't he?
about that, like really cool rating guy.
I'm gonna grab your collar next.
Yeah. Just go through the group ever so slowly, threatening everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many little
Oh,
things
good.
touched upon this episode. I'm excited to see how it all unfolds in the future. So,
Jeez.
we'll be sure to do that. Make sure to give all these people love, even if it's just by drawing some silly pictures of them. And we will return to see you next week. So farewell, have a wonderful rest of your week, and don't die. That would be unfortunate. And to the
Too late.
players, continue to die reduced to 0 hit points, so I can keep giving you traumatizing events in your visions. You know.
Yay.
No.
That
Didn't
was
intend to
Trauma.
do that.
for you. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time.